What's happening?
We can go your own way, baby. Love me or leave me. Let me go my own way. 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 Let me go my own way.
What's happening, y'all? What it is? What's going on with you? Appreciate you for pulling up. Y'all know y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I greatly appreciate y'all for that. Let me go ahead and holler at everybody who's up in here. OG Eric Messier, what's happening with you? Appreciate you for pulling up. Skywalk, what's happening, family? BC, I see you, bro. I see you, Gabe. I see you, handsome. Big Sexy in the building. What's going on, JC? I see you. Thomas, what's happening, family? MP, I see you, family. What's going on with y'all? Appreciate y'all for pulling up on little old me today. What's going on, Cassandra? I see you, hun. All right. Look, y'all know I'll be just sitting here minding my own business and shit just kind of jump out at me. What's going on, big bro? I see you, DP. What's going on, Shawar? What's happening, sweetheart? What's going on with you? Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in. I thank y'all for pulling up. Let me give y'all what y'all need. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But like I was saying, I'll be chilling, minding my own business, and then, somewhere out the blue, inspiration happens just randomly for me. So just know it's gonna be one of them types of shows. I'm gonna put my link in the chat already because it's gonna be one of those participation shows because y'all know how we do. I'm gonna put that in there, and if you are brave enough, you are more than welcome to click that link, fellas. Anybody that's part of the family, y'all know y'all welcome. My regulars, y'all know what it is. Feel free, jump on up here, because what I'm about to drop on y'all, I've seen Dr. Mark speak on it, and I was like, damn, I couldn't go live earlier so that I could speak on it, but he spoke on it first, and I understand. And it's just been some controversy. And this is your weekly break away from all that boxing talk y'all listen to every day. Look, 8 days a week, 29 hours a day. Yes, I am. BC, because you already know. Let me first off by saying this. Fellas, we watching y'all. Okay? We watching everything that y'all doing, everything that y'all say. And it's a lot of y'all women in your lives. They're the one wearing the pants in these types of relationships that we're seeing. What's going on, Tay? I see you. Yeah, based on the behaviors of some of these men out here in these YouTube streets, the ladies seem to be wearing the pants, and the fellas seem to be the one who has swapped out and had a uterus. I ain't seen so many emotional men in my life until I came around the boxing community. Y'all are emotional as hell. There's a difference between anger and passion, and I get that. And sometimes, depending on the topic, it can be it can be easy to confuse the two. However, if I can see your veins popping out, your neck, your forehead, and stuff like that, that's anger. That has nothing to do with passion. And I don't know what type of dude want to just sit there and just let y'all yell at them all goddamn day, and it ain't even your channel. I don't really understand. What's going on, teacher? Cassandra, you feel me? Let me tell y'all what's not gonna happen. Number one, there will never be a man yelling on my channel because there are rules and regulations around these parts. If you don't like them, slide your ass over to them channels that will allow you to do dumb shit. Number two, you must think that if people don't know who y'all are and you're on these lives and you're on these panels acting a whole ass, when it comes up in people's news feeds and they because they don't have to click on their video to listen. It just starts playing and all they got to do is click the little speaker for it to play loud and then they see y'all yelling at each other. Y'all are talking about perception means a lot to y'all, but I mean, all they see is a bunch of idiots yelling at each other. Ugh, hey, y'all, hey, get how you live. But I really don't see the ladies yelling at each other like that. What's going on, Kay? I see you on. I don't see ladies yelling at each other like the fellas are yelling at each other, and it's all over boxing. But answer me this, fellas. How in the hell can y'all sit here and talk about the same thing over and over and over for 2, 3 a month, maybe 3 months straight, and you can't even listen to your girl talk about the same conversation she just had with you 2 days ago? Let me tell you why. Because she ain't the one for you. You are putting up with a female that you don't even want just so that you can have a female. You should be thankful you have one and one that's willing to put up with your ass in spite of the shit that you do all day on YouTube. You should be thankful. You should be praying to your lucky stars that you got a female that's going to listen and deal with you in spite of the dumb shit you do in these YouTube streets. You should be very thankful. Because for the ones that ain't got one, you better hope it is one. You might fall for the old banana in the tailpipe if you know what I'm saying without saying it. Some of y'all have fallen for the old banana in the tailpipe before, but I'm not gonna say no names. But not gonna say the fellas' names, but you could be dealing with a whole real life Monica situation all over again, fellas. So you should hope and pray that it is, in fact, a woman. Unless whatever pronoun rocks your boat, that's on you. But whatever you have, you should be thankful to have it. Because listening to the mess that I hear y'all going back and forth with on about boxing, they wear the pants, and fellas, y'all don't wear pants at all anymore. Y'all are the one rocking mini skirts and tennis skirts and all this, that, and the third. So I just wanted to put that on out there, for the fellas that are actually here on time and listening. Oh, BC, I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more out there that fellas are flirting with in these YouTube streets, and they're calling them sis and queen and shit. So I'm just saying, y'all should be careful on who you call what you call, because some of them are not exactly what you think, and some of them are more of a queen than you really want them to be. So you should be very careful with what you're doing. Uh, or they could have twig and berries, Thomas. That's all I'm saying. Y'all should be very careful, fellas. Um, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. So y'all should check that out. Be careful what y'all doing, because the fellas that are arguing, y'all don't wear the pants anymore. Those y'all might as well get them pants up to somebody else. I'm about to share something with y'all, and it is from Instagram. It is from Ryan Davis. I don't know if you guys actually follow him, but we're gonna talk about this Kiki Palmer situation. Like I said, shout out to Dr. Mark for speaking on it earlier. I didn't go live earlier to speak on it, but I'm gonna speak on it now. And I understand where people are coming from, but let's look at it this way.
Over Usher. I commented, it's
Uh,
got to be tough to see a lady to be that excited over another man. I feel for bro. And a lot of people in the comments was like, you sound insecure. First of all, I'm not insecure. I was on Insecure, which is now on Netflix. Y'all should check that out. But insecurity, not my issue. I ain't worried about nothing like that at all. Because at the end of the day, I understand that we all are humans, and jealousy is a thing anybody can feel. You don't want to see the person you care about googly eyed over somebody else. That is natural. But that's when rational thinking comes in. And you get to go, this is a natural feeling. I only feel this way because I care so much about this person and I only want them to myself. But I'm overreacting. That's how you do that. But to actually feel something, there's nothing wrong with that. 9 times out of 10, your person's probably not even doing anything wrong. Just so happens this was number 10. And shout out to the people who gave me my props and told me I was right once Homeboy started tripping publicly, which he should have never done, by the way. Keep that in house, man. That's very simple. If you felt embarrassed by her publicly, embarrassing her publicly doesn't help anything. Plus, it also makes it harder to get back together once you make it public because you already obviously care about what other
mm-hmm.
people think. But even though he made it
Can
about
y'all
the
hear this?
dress,
Okay.
let me tell you something. It is definitely not about the dress. You can't tell me that you mad about your girl showing a little ass when you the same person who told her to turn around and shake her ass for the camera to show
Ooh,
everybody.
let's pause that right there. Hold on. We finna let me dim this. Let me show y'all let me show
Makes
y'all
it
something
harder to
real
get
quick.
back together publicly,
Let me
which
show
is
y'all something. He
rational
posted
thinking comes in.
this is
So you
where
get to go,
that's what she
this is a
had
natural
on.
feeling. I only feel this way because I
She
care
had
so
that
much
on,
about this
and
person and I
her
only
baby
want them to
daddy, not
myself.
husband, had a
But
problem
I'm
with it.
overreacting. That's how you do that. But to actually feel something, there's nothing wrong with that. 9 times out of 10, your person is probably not even doing anything wrong. Just so happens this was number 10. And shout out to the people who gave me my props
Now,
and told
what
me I
he
was right once
posted,
Homeboy started tripping
let me
publicly,
let's
which he should
let's
have
talk
never
about the
done, by the way.
contradiction
Keep
here in a
that in
minute.
house, man. That's very simple. If you felt embarrassed by her publicly, embarrassing her publicly doesn't help anything. Plus, it also makes it harder to get back together once you make it public because you already obviously care about what other people think. But even
Oops.
though he made it about the dress,
It's not about the dress.
let me tell you something.
Fellas, y'all missed it.
It is
That are
definitely
complaining.
not about the dress. You
Nope.
can't tell me that you mad about your girl showing a little
That
ass when
is
you
what
the
he
same
posted
person who
himself.
told her to turn around and shake her ass for the camera so you can show everybody on the internet. Nah, don't add up, chief.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, of course, fellas are gonna agree with him, agree with the baby daddy. But how can you agree with the baby daddy when y'all don't do your research to see exactly what happened? That's where the phrase goes. Don't try to pick sides and you don't know what the hell is going on. Basis of the show. Don't try to go pick sides against something that you heard and you have not done your research to know exactly what the hell is going on. So all the fellas went to go bash Kiki Palmer because her baby daddy had a problem with what she had on. I'm like, yeah, you clearly missed the point. Baby daddy is jealous because Usher was serenading his woman and he cannot do anything like Usher. He cannot sing like Usher. He does nothing like Usher. But at the same time, he then posted a video of her making her cakes clap. Then, let me show y'all something else. This was after she had the baby. Let me show y'all something else he posted. Where is it? Here we go. And he's the same one who posted this picture. So, you cannot try to be upset with what she has on. which to me, there's nothing wrong with that outfit. When the baby daddy himself posting a video of her making her booty cheeks clap, and he posts this picture himself. And he also has a picture of him in no shirt, just some basketball shorts, sitting in the bed. Fellas who want to jump on the bandwagon, why in the hell is it with you guys that are always the ones trying to take sides with somebody? No, BC, she had on the dress and she had on a bodysuit on up under the sheer dress. And he was upset saying that she shouldn't wear that because she is a mom. So what so let's try I have questions. So is what he's saying that because of what she had under the hair lesser of a mom? She's a celebrity. She is a public figure. She's an actress. She's a singer. Because if I do recall, the same people was talking about Keke Palmer's teeth when she first came out in Aquila and the Beast. She went and got that fixed. That's all I'm saying. The problem has nothing to do with what she has on. The problem is the fact that Usher was serenading her. Let me tell y'all some of the responses these fellas gave that I found quite interesting. One of the fellas said, now mind you, he posted the video of her booty cheek doing this. He posted that video for the world to see in a leopard print one piece with her booty cheeks going on. Yeah, he posted that himself. Then to see that same picture I just showed y'all, she has on less clothes here than she had when was she seen with Usher. He posted that, and he had no problem with that. But for that dress, this type of dress, he's upset about it. And I quote what he said: "We live in a generation where men of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family, my representation. I have standards and morals that I believe. I rest my case." Says the same one who posted this picture and the picture that I just showed you guys of her booty cheeks going like this. He posted that. You can't have it both ways. But let me tell you what happened. Fellas jumped and immediately put their cape on to save him. And I'm like, y'all clearly not paying attention. There's a bigger picture. What's going on, Pink Meadows? What's happening? There is a bigger picture. That made the fellas try. What's going on, Ray Patterson? That then made the men start arguing with women. Yet again, everything ain't a debate, and everything don't mean that y'all need to shut the hell up about. Okay, sometimes it's okay to be quiet. So let me read y'all what one of the men said, and this is from Twitter, from the Twitter. He said, "Listen, if Keke Palmer chose me to be a stay-at-home dad, y'all wouldn't even know I existed. Love that dress, baby. Look at that ass. That's all me later. Have fun. Fellas want to be David when she was looking for her Otis. Be Otis." Now, that's what a man said. Man number two, he said, "Do y'all ever hear from Kerry Washington, Oprah's, Issa Rae, or Halle Berry's men when these ladies are out and about? No. Don't let patriarchal mindset and toxic masculinity cause you to lose your baddie." Mind you, here's what she has on again. It's a sheer dress with a bodysuit, and Usher is serenading her. And this had the men in an uproar. Men was not in an uproar about this that he posted. Me? I ain't never took no picture like that. It's not happening. I wouldn't do and put it out on social media. Absolutely not. Not gonna be able to do it. I did not, would not, cannot. But he posted that and then had the audacity to get mad at what she has on. Again, jealousy and insecurity kicked in. Is exactly what happened, in my opinion. Usher was serenading the hell out of Keke Palmer, just like he serenaded the hell out of Issa Rae. He serenaded the hell out of Taraji P. Henson. And she was throwing all them booty cheeks on him that she got. There was no uproar. Let me play the rest of what he said. Some of y'all, I really feel some of y'all can learn something from what he said. Let me go back. Where did I leave off at? Okay, let's go back. Hold on. Hopefully they ain't gonna start over. Okay, here we go.
Knows how to navigate this situation.
Here we go.
With a little ass when you the same person who told her to turn around and shake her
That's
ass
what
for
he
the
put
camera
on social
so you
media.
can show everybody on the internet. Nah.
He
Don't
put
let
that
her
on social
cheat.
media.
The only thing that I've gathered from this situation is that Kiki and Darius are new to this. This is their first time trying to build a family with somebody and making it this far. Therefore, they don't know how to navigate this situation. See, what a lot of people aren't talking about is the fact that Usher is in a long-term relationship as well. And even though he was in the situation with Kiki, no one's accusing him of doing anything wrong because Usher knows how to navigate this situation. So Kiki and Darius, your relationship is definitely fixable. This is just the growing pains. Use the video and let Usher guide you on how to move through this situation. Let's go through the tape. It starts by Usher approaching Kiki, which Usher does at concerts, and Kiki is rightfully excited, just like any fan should be. No harm, no foul. But let's say Usher is with someone who's insecure. Usher has already set a standard in his relationship. See, this isn't Usher's first concert. And if you look at a lot of videos that come out about his concert, Usher is always approaching celebrities. And it's not just women. He even had 21 Savage singing at his concert. He set a standard. So even if this woman goes, why are you approaching Kiki? He gets to go, I approach everybody, baby. I don't see what the issue is. You set the standard, therefore it can't be an issue later. See, if you have an issue with Kiki wearing that dress, which is a very popular style, which means you saw other women wearing this dress and not once did you have a conversation with your lady who was saying, well, I don't know if I would feel comfortable with you wearing something like that. I don't feel.
Conversation rules the nation, but comprehension is key. And this is what fellas seem to miss because you jump to hurry up and try to defend the man without doing your research to actually listen to what he's actually doing and listen to what he's saying and paying attention to what he's doing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I can guarantee you mine is not about to post a video of me making my booty cheeks do this. No, he is not. Last time I checked, Kiki Palmer had a little titties and a little bitty booty cheeks. She had a son, and boom, she got some boobs, she got some curves, and that's what happens. Nothing wrong with it. Well, it happens to some people. I don't have it to everybody, but that's what happens. Again, if you missed it, the point of the matter was Usher serenading her. It literally had nothing to do with what she had on. Because if that was the problem, why would he post a picture of her holding her little boobs with her belly hanging out and all she had on was either some stockings or she had on some little yoga pants. She had on no bra. She's holding the titties she got. Hair ain't done. That is what you call toxic masculinity. He is jealous. What's going on, KQKC? He is a jealous man who realized he cannot live up to the standard of Usher serenading his woman, and he had a problem with it. Why would you get mad? Like Shawa said, it is a serenade. Nothing more, nothing less. But to listen to what he's saying and then to read the comments, fellas, like I said, old boy said, listen, if Keke Palmer chose me to stay at home, to be a stay-at-home dad, y'all wouldn't even know I existed. He over there cheering her on. It's not Keke Palmer's fault that she got the JT Matthews serenade from the Five Heartbeats from Usher. That has nothing to do with that. That's not her fault. Usher is a performer, and that's what he did. So explain to me, fellas, since y'all are so confident in yourselves, what would make you so jealous of another man you would then blast your woman and say these types of things about your woman? Mind you, your woman is out here in these streets making bread. Her name is known. She's in movies. She can sing. She can do literally everything. She is a new mom. And you a first time dad. And this is what you do. Last time I checked, according to the seasoned individuals, you are supposed to correct your woman in private, not correct your woman in public. But I guess those days are over because it's happening more and more often. And what do you see a lot of the women? Kiki Palmer's response was, I should have taken more pictures. And I could not agree with her more. Let's see. What's going on, Clarence? Let's see. BC, you said, I don't know these people. Is she? Kiki Palmer is an actress. A damn good actress, mind you. She is amazing. And she can sing. She does amazing work in every movie that she's in. Let me see. So, y'all have to understand, fellas, where does the jealousy come from? Because what I can tell you best off my experience, when I was in that relationship I had to get a lawyer to get out of, he would walk behind me so that men wouldn't look at my ass. When I'm in the gym doing squats or working out, he'd come up behind me so men could not look at my ass.
BC joined.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? What's going on, BC?
What's
Hey,
happening with it?
chill,
I
man.
meant, I don't know them personally. I don't know if I, she was a child star. Does she have like this attention whore in her? Is he like jealous of that? Is it he knows her personally and he's like, yo, I don't like that shit about her. And they may have had a little kiki in back behind the scenes, and he's like, yo, babe, like, you an accomplished actress, whatever, whatever. Stop doing that shit. And she keep doing that shit. Is he just an asshole? Is he a lame? You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Did he just get a fine ass baby mama that he been fucking with that happened to have that stardom, and he just on some jellyfish shit? Like, I don't know these people. I don't
well,
know the
and
politics.
and so here's the thing. And let me read you what
It's
he said.
corny
And
though.
these is his words. We
It's
live in
corny
a
though.
Yeah. He said we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want his wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks. After he just posted the video of her booty cheeks doing this. So,
I
and
mean,
she's in a
to
leopard print outfit, and it's like, you can't, she's an actress, which, what actors do you know is wearing a t shirt and jeans and tennis shoes at a concert besides the Brad or,
Lala,
someone like that?
Lala Anthony.
Now, Lala got her titties falling out of her booty cheeks, about to fall out of
All right.
everything she wears.
And we love it. But no, but seriously. I mean, yo, listen.
Nope.
All right.
Teach correct. She never
Dating a
has.
celebrity, dating a celebrity is like you got to know what you getting yourself into. You can't be with like you can't date Ashanti and expect her to not be showing her ass and titties. Is I mean, like no man truly aspires for his woman to be desired that way by other men, realistically. However, there is a level of adulthood that hopefully everyone reaches, that you understand that your lady is yours and she's coming home to you. And if you have some type of suspicion, then that's a whole nother deal. You know what I'm saying? That's some
Okay.
whole other shit. It's like, to me, I hate when people be like somebody's insecure. That's like when you have a problem with yourself. Niggas not insecure, they got trust issues. Nigga don't trust his bitch. And I don't know her. and I don't know their relationship politics to even intelligently comment on it with anything other than my opinion on how I see things. You know what I'm saying? This shit I don't go for in a relationship. Like, like I don't date no ugly ladies, and I kind of I don't want you to because I'm Muslim. I don't want you to wear no fucking. You ain't got to drape your body, but within the bounds of good taste, your dimensions. Help a nigga out.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So let me
saying?
ask you.
Don't
So
have my
would
shit
you
on.
in return tell her that and then post a video on social media of you telling her to clap her booty cheeks for everybody to see?
I'm not that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm
that's a
not. I'm not
contradiction,
that
right?
way. I'm
So
real
that's
low key. That's dummy shit.
or would you
That
post this
nigga's just a
picture?
dummy.
He took that picture and
No,
posted it. So you mean to tell me this is okay? But what she had on at the Usher concert is not?
I mean, you
That's
could
why I said
spin
it
that
had
picture.
nothing.
You
That's
could
why I
you
said
could
it has
you,
nothing to do with what she has on.
you could spin that picture with him being a proud dad, and look at my lady. She's not ashamed of her body while she's pregnant. You could spin that, but
Well,
like
that's why I said it's nothing to do with what she had on, and that's why I said fellas missed the mark. It had to do with Usher serenading her, and he
but would
was
Usher
jealous of
if
Usher
she had on
serenading that man.
a
Serenading
Nike
her.
sweatsuit and some ones, would Usher have still been in her face like
Of
that?
course, he serenaded Queen Latifah, and she had a hoodie on.
And
He
she,
serenaded. He serenaded Issa Rae. He serenaded Khloe Kardashian. He serenaded Kim Kardashian. He serenades all the celebrity women, and
I
that's what I'm
mean,
like. And that's why I said
honestly,
it had nothing to do with what she had on. It
the
had to do
best,
with
the
him
best,
not liking that Usher picked her to serenade and sing to her, and she was excited about a celebrity singing to her. That, in my
and the best,
opinion, is exactly what it was. But he tried to
and the
correct
best.
her in public.
The best thing that he could have done was waited till her ass got home and clapped her to death.
No, he should have waited till she got home so they can actually have a discussion. Because if you want to try, if
Discuss
you
what?
walk,
She came
if
home.
no, if you walk in the door, let me tell you, ain't no woman want to come home, just like ain't no man want to come home and his woman yelling at him. What do you think she's what does a man do when he come home at night from hanging out with his homeboys and his woman start yelling at him? Is he paying attention to what she's saying, or he just want her to shut the fuck up?
I was saying when she come home, you clap them cheeks. You get her. You know what I'm saying? She
But
came home, nigga. She ain't with
he
Usher.
could
She
have
came home.
got the cakes.
That's it.
G5
That's
a
what you're
whole
supposed
hive
to do.
joined.
He could have. And hold on, Jason
That's what
Williams.
he's supposed to do.
Jason Williams. What's going on? He said, "Quickly in all fairness, look up the word serenade. It's a song being sung by a man to his lover or a woman he is courting. That is a fact. However, that's how it used to be back in the day. When you have a singer, they're going to sing to their audience. Just like when you got rappers, 50 Cent rap to whatever female in the audience when he does 21 questions. So it's times have
Entertainment.
changed, right? It's just entertainment. It's what Usher does. Usher has not had a concert that he does not. He should be thankful he did not get Keke Palmer on stage and do her like he did one of them chicks when I was watching his concert when he was in, I believe he was in Rio, I believe. He should be thankful that didn't happen because I watched that concert multiple times. And if Keke Palmer was on stage at that time, light skin would not have Keke Palmer as a baby mama. He would not. Because
I
Usher was
mean,
cutting up out there. What's going on, Handsome? What's going on? What's
Hello.
up, bro?
birds of foot up.
Hello, mateys. Hello, how do you do?
Here it is, crazy man. What's going on with you? You said I don't know what that
You
is. This
know,
is my first time hearing it, but I'm But everybody, so I'm going by what's being said. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. So that's why I said, here is, like I said, here is what she had on that he had a problem with,
That what you wore to the
and
club?
that's what she wore to the concert, and that's what he
Oh,
posted.
okay.
He posted that himself, and then he posted a picture of her booty cheeks doing this, going wobbly wobbly wobbly. He had her booty
I
cheeks doing
mean,
that, and he put it on social media, and she had on a leopard print one piece, so it was on every curve of her booty cheeks. And he posted that. He told her to do that. But he is upset
yeah,
by this. Bless you. That's upset. He's not upset with what she
yeah,
got on. He not upset about what she got on. He upset that Usher serenaded her. And she was excited, like any female would be if Usher is singing to her.
mm,
And that's what it was about, in my opinion, insecurity. For him to say, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want his wife or mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks. Gabe, would you give a damn if your baby mama showing her booty cheeks anywhere?
yeah. I've been, I ain't with her.
Okay.
I
So he
mean,
said,
if you dancing and doing something with us, you at a concert. I mean, like, if you was at seeing whoever you like, whether it be Mariah Carey or Rihanna or somebody, and you had a chance, she hugged you, you finna hug her ass back.
and you might do a pelvic thrust and lean in a little bit.
So it's like, I mean, the outfit and all that, that's nothing. People were worse than that. Like, I mean, so I mean, she going to the club. I
Y'all go
mean,
ahead. I'll be back.
first of all, if you ain't taking care of your business with your woman and you not secure in your own relationship, I can see you being jealous. But I mean, that picture, that outfit, that, I mean, that ain't the worst. Would I recommend mine wearing it? No, but I've seen worse outfits than that. But you showing video or you clapping her cheek, you making it work. I mean,
them
kind of weak
them
to
being
me. He just
entertainers,
need to take care of that behind the scenes. Like that's something you.
them
Yeah, man.
the fact that she's an entertainer saves her, but like, what about the regular broads? That's why it's like I kind of like I'm on the fence with it because like in this scenario, like your lady's an actress, bro. Like you gotta eat that. You gotta eat that. You can't be tripping. Like you're bugging the fuck out. But if you had regular Jane, regular plain Jane, office girl, you know what I'm saying? She worked for UPS or some shit. She worked for Amtrak or something, and she dressed like that in the in a club. Hey man, you sure that's your lady. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But
I,
for this scenario, it's like man, eat that. It's not that serious.
not, I
It's
mean,
not that
that
serious.
even if they wasn't famous, like some people, girls like certain outfits. They go to the club. Some females wear that.
Baby girl doing too
That
much.
don't
Like you
necessarily
know,
mean that a nigga gonna go get her or nobody gonna or anything gonna be shit.
well,
You
why
know what
the
I'm
fuck
saying?
is you doubling as a ballerina out here in this club? Then
Let me tell you
fuck
something.
you got on this Barbie onesie about?
Right. Let
Hey,
me tell y'all how I
yeah.
used to
Nah,
dress
I
back in
ain't
the
say
day. How I
I
used to
don't
dress
want that.
back in the day when I went to the
nah.
club was a huge difference. I wore skirts I had long skirts, but my slits they came up to pretty high on my thigh, pretty high. And if I wanted to drop it like it was hot, my skirt would fall down in the middle so you can't see anything. And it didn't come up high enough for you to see what my ass cheeks was doing. Everything was completely covered. I had on a shirt. Well, my uncle called it a washcloth because it was a top that ties here, it tied around my neck, and it tied around my back. I had no titties back then, so I could get away with wearing shit like that. So and I dared any man to try to come do something stupid to me. Like, do you know who I am? Do you know how many men are in here that I know? My uncle is right over there. My brother is also over there as well. My cousin is over there too. So if you think you can try to grab on me, you got another thing coming. And that in lies men are visual creatures. He could, in my opinion, old boy couldn't stand to see Usher serenading his woman and she'd be as excited as she should be.
Yeah.
I mean, if Halle Berry walked up to either one of y'all and wanted to give y'all a hug, y'all gonna have some kind of emotions. Y'all gonna be excited. You might not try to hide, you might not try to show it, but your ass gonna let you be by yourself and you see Halle Berry, she asked you for a hug.
Why in the fuck would
Man,
not show it to Holly Berry? I would want Holly Berry to see that.
I'm just saying Halle Berry is a very beautiful. To me, she is like a beautiful ass woman. That's why I use Halle Berry because she to me is very beautiful. She is gorgeous, and she
I want to see
always
the
has been.
I want to see the nigga that plays cool with Holly Berry.
Huh?
I want to see the nigga that plays cool with Holly Berry.
Right. I'm just saying you may not show it, but you gonna be
You
like,
better.
yeah, right. You gonna fan out for a minute. So I don't understand. That's what you're supposed to do.
You go,
You know what I'm
you might
saying?
not be all that dancing or whatever, or no grind on it, but you go like, oh yeah, I got to make sure I give me a picture too with you.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, and like I said, you might hug and try to link, do the pelvic lean in to give her a hug so she can feel your twig and berries and everything. Because
I'm a,
that's what
I'm a
men
scream.
do. What's
I'm
up,
gonna
Omega
scream like
Red?
that bitch is Michael Jackson.
I'm just saying, like, to me, in my opinion, that was overreacting. He literally overreacted. So moving forward, being that he just attempted to correct his woman in public on social media in front of the world, and the reply she gave on her Twitter, I should have taken more pictures. How do you think that conversation went when they got home? When she made it home, it didn't go very well
I
because
would imagine not, because we don't know who
he
that nigga is.
right, he should have corrected her in private. Because if that's your woman, like that's his baby mama. Because from what I seen, he is not an actor. He's not a popular man.
Wait, wait. But he let her leave like that. So what the fuck? What are you mad about, bro?
He
You
can't
what?
stop her from leaving like that.
That's not even the point that
But
I'm
he
making. The
seen
point
he
that
seen what she had on before she left.
right,
Right.
you didn't have an issue then. So what's your issue now? And if you did have an issue then, I guess you know
So
it's messy.
let me read it. Jason William. Here's what he said. We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want his wife or the mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. Narcissists, when they start doing stuff like that. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I'll rest my case. That's what he said on the Twitter. On Twitter. That's what he said about her and has this in the background. Whoops, let me turn. Hold on. Maybe it's not on. Yeah, there you go. And has her in the background of what she has on, based off what he's saying. Now, like I said, it was the fellas in the comments for me. Clarissa Shields even spoke on it. What Clarissa Shields had to say. See, this is a public figure. Her man should take that up with her, not post it on social media. Now, nothing wrong with his preference. Like he said, his relationship, his family, but he went about it wrong, which is
Mhm.
correct. Which is correct.
That's what I was saying. You should talk to with your woman behind the scene. Don't put all this extra. It make you look weak.
And
Like
then, and hold on, the last part. And here's the last thing he said. It's the outfit though. You a mom. Yep, that's what he said. That's the last thing he said. In which, like I said, her response was, I should have taken more pictures. I agree with her. But the thing about it is, the debate that this has caused, it has been so many men in here talking shit about this woman. Now he done put himself in a position that he has to then what? Tell these men to stop talking shit about his woman that he put out there, that he started it for them to jump on the bandwagon, because that's what people do. They jump on the bandwagon and try to rock with him thinking it's okay. So when he started shooting slugs at people about talking shit about her, then what's gonna happen?
Well, dummies get dummy shit happening. So Godspeed to that man. I hope that he can quell the fire that he started with his dummy shit. I mean, if you didn't want, if you are a jealous man, and
With
let's start there.
A1.
If you are a jealous man, you shouldn't be fucking with a celebrity. That's number one. And I can understand to a degree what he's saying if these were regular people. If this was just an everyday broad, if she just lived in my housing complex, then I'd understand what he's saying. But she doesn't. So it, like, nigga, you're dating a famous person, and another famous person knew who she was and walked up on her, and it wasn't nothing personal or no. It's part of a performance, nigga. Act like you know what it is.
Exactly. What's up, A1? And for him to do the things that he has done, that's why I'm like, nah. This got to do with the serenade. This got to do with her fanning out because she seen Usher and Usher was singing to her and how she was acting when he was singing to her. He can't do that. He doesn't know how to sing. He doesn't have that same effect with her. But he's completely negating the fact that she comes home to him. She has a baby with him. When she's at work, he's with the baby. It ain't Usher. That's him. Practically a stay at home dad. Practically, for lack thereof. That's what he is. How were you upset? How many men would want to be a stay at home dad and take care of their children and
I
their
would.
wife is making millions and millions of dollars?
I'd love it.
Right. Are you gonna show out and act a fool on in these social media streets and disrespect your woman like he
I'm,
did?
I'm, I'm gonna show out with her with these kids. I'm gonna have them niggas doing tricks that she can't get them to do because I'm always with them.
Exactly. So, in playing devil's advocate, which is what I was doing, in what world does that make it okay? Because as you guys see, we can talk about this. We're not arguing. And Jason Williams, I understand it, and that's why I quit doing it, because that's why I do this on my own channel. Because anybody can argue with me. You can't debate me. You can't debate something that I'm saying because it's my channel. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we can discuss these things and talk about them and actually make it make sense without us screaming or yelling at each other and have these veins popping out all up in here looking like an anaconda right here and stuff and another anaconda right here. I'm just saying, make it make sense for me if you can. I'm pretty sure
Rephrase the question, please. Rephrase the question, please.
with how he's acting, with him being a stay at home dad practically, he's not acting, he acting a fool. He doesn't get the right to act a fool like that. To address her the way that he's addressing her, when, if you really want to talk about it, I don't even use the phrase. But then if you want to be an asshole like him, then question what you bringing to the table. a piece of meat and a baby is
the
what he
the
got.
only
She brought the table, the house,
the only defense,
everything in the house. She bought because that's what men
but
typically
she
go
also
to.
chose that.
Right. Say it again.
She, she chose that, and he
Yep.
chose that. It comes down to maturity. They're just not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's not the most mature person, and you don't really have time to when you fucking with a public figure, you don't have time to get it together. You gotta like he just has to be mature, man. Like, yo, man, your lady looks good. Wouldn't you want it that way? You want a Broomhilda looking broad? Go get one. Like you're dating a good looking lady. She happens to be a public figure, bro. You got to deal with what you dealt, man. Instead of looking at everything like woe is me, like just fucking be happy that you have a chick that is this accomplished and this good looking and desired that way, nigga. Like be
Hey,
happy.
now,
Who knows what
BC,
the fuck you look like, nigga?
in all defense, Broomhilda actually was very beautiful, according to the movie Django, which Kerry Washington played Broomhilda. And she is very
Yeah, I wasn't.
beautiful.
I wasn't talking about the one child, so I wasn't
I
talking
know.
about that, bro.
I know. I was messing with you.
I'm talking about them He-Man looking Eastern European women that we get up here.
Bruh, it is a plenty of them, isn't it? And
They be
then,
having the Dora the Explorer haircut and shit.
you know, and let's even use Beyonce as an example.
Damn.
Before she had them babies, Beyonce was hips and booty cheeks. No, Jason William Usher did not catch any smoke. None at all. Because it was during his
He
concert.
he didn't do anything.
He did nothing wrong.
He did.
So,
He was more mild than genuine.
oh man, Genuine. Lord, he busted his ass pretty hard, didn't he? He fell pretty damn hard at that concert. But Usher still got it. Usher still dances the whole show. And I've seen bits and pieces of his show. I haven't seen it all the way through, but he still dances the whole show. He still sings to everybody. He'll serenade the ladies. Sometimes, depending on where he is, he'll even walk up to them and sing and give them a rose while he's singing to them. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's because if we're being traditional, he had no business serenading his so-called mother and wife. For real, I understand that, and unfortunately, that's back in the day. This traditional shit ain't what's going on, Mrs. Knockout. I don't understand why people continue to say you want these traditional relationships. You mean you want to go back to the days where y'all was making like $5 a day, bringing home $5 a day for working and getting treated like shit, and have a house full of kids, and y'all want to go back to them days because grandmom and granddaddy stayed together no matter what. I'm sorry. I'm finna go to work. If you got five, I'm finna go to work and match your five. Woo, look, we got 10 together because we are not finna struggle. And that's why I'm like, what is this traditional? We're not traditional left a long time ago. It's very rare that you see couples that are actually married 40, 50, 60 years because they've
Tradition
got,
fucked us up.
and all why Mister had a whole other family around the corner with his broke ass still being broke. He giving money, the little bit of money he got to his wife's household, and got another household on the other side of town that he's scraping pennies by to give to her. In that aspect, if we're talking about traditional, that's still happening nowadays. That is still happening. Men got kids on the other side on the other side of town. That's still happening. They just got a little bit more money to get. But traditional, if you really want to know the truth, in my opinion, traditional men was working and women was not working. The women was at home. But you got a woman that's working, making all the money, and in this case, you got a man that's at home with the kids. Non-traditional. You said this doesn't seem like a major issue the way I'm understanding it. Please tell me it's no, it is everywhere. It's all over the Twitter, it's on YouTube, it's on IG. The video that I was playing was from IG for Ryan Davis on Instagram. Even he talked
It's,
about it. Willie D talked about it on
mm-hmm.
YouTube. Dr. Mark talked about it on YouTube as well. And I'm like, the
Sad.
whole Twitter beef. This caused a whole Twitter beef between men and women arguing on Twitter. Dead. Dead.
So let me step outside, back outside real
I
quick.
know you good,
Yeah.
Jason Williams. I just did not believe the amount of shit that I was reading. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to talk about it. I got some questions because I'll be damned if a man tell me what I cannot wear. That's never going to happen. I've always had suggestions be made. Hey, why don't you? They'll go in my closet and pull out what they want me to wear. What's going on, LeVar Cooper? Not that telling me, hey, you're gonna wear this. Nah.
Right. So on that situation, like, dude, clearly y'all, this your woman, y'all don't relationship. Miss KO, salute, sis, how you doing? What's going on with you, lady? Salute to the sis, Miss KO. Now,
Oh.
if you knew what she was wearing to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
everything that you saying goes out the window because you contradicting yourself. You talking about she didn't wear, bruh. You seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's real weak. Like, bruh, okay. So what if they caught you out there grinding and dancing and Brianna twerking on you, and then they brought it to you? They say you a husband. A husband shouldn't be doing this out here or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, bro, females dance. You go out to the club concert, people dance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if that's your woman, that's a public figure, yeah, they gonna be like, oh man, I might not ever really had a chance to dance with this person, or um, probably never met them really one on one in person like that. So shit, they got the opportunity, they dance, had fun, but guess who she going back home with? Yo, rock head ass, and you approved of the outfit anyway. So it's kind of like you really can't say too much because they gonna be like, well, bro, you knew what she was wearing to the concert to begin with, but you mad now, like. It kind of lost. And then you go to then rather than pull your woman to the side when she get home behind the scene, nigga, you made it a spectacle when you spoke on and brought it to the public. That's what his mistake was. You put people in your business. Now they in your business. You can't get
Mm-hmm.
mad that they in your business when you inviting them in because you went public with it. Airhead. That's just
Man.
ignorance. Why would you even want to even try to put your woman out like that? Like if anything, you handle that and you nail that in the coffin at home.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way
So,
I'm gonna see some that Queen. Oh, she didn't know. Y'all not even gonna know about it because what? We gonna discuss it in private. Ain't no need for everybody and their mama to know what the hell I got an issue with. So now they can have something to talk about. Oh, we found a kink in the arm of the relationship. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
mm-hmm. All that.
You know, so no.
All that. So, in hindsight, when it comes to these types of situations, yeah, we understand that he should have waited until she got home to talk to her, right? So, what about when you're in the heat of the moment? Like, in my opinion, I believe that's what happened. I believe that jealousy and that envious spirit kicked in. He didn't like it. He got upset. It can be fixed because they're young. They just on their first child, so they're young. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not saying that's an excuse, but at some point you have to understand. You have to know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And he got to understand. And like Gabe said earlier, there's a lot more women wearing a hell of a lot less than that.
That's just some
I
lace see through
mean,
in parts, but shit.
ooh, I mean, I'm
And,
talking about booty cheeks hanging out at the bottom of their clothes. I'm talking about they
what
ain't
I
got
see,
nothing shit covering it up. They titties
like,
falling out.
right,
It
what
is
we see
just
people wear here in Texas in the summer to the club, shit. Some to wear it in the winter. Like, I mean, say, I'm not lying, man.
And
Y'all see. So that's nothing. That's baby shit. You actually got to have on something. You gotta put that shit on.
so. Let's bring this
It,
back. Let's swing this a 360 for you, Gabe, and I'm gonna go with you first. Let's bring this on back and relate this to the bullshit we see in these YouTube streets.
mm-hmm.
Gabe, how do you see the fellas are acting? Are they acting like Kiki Palmer out here in these streets? Or are they acting like the light skinned jealous man?
They acting like Bieber.
What are they
They
acting like?
acting like bitter ass kids. They came mad because they got grounded when everybody going to the sleepover and shit. So they just want to just piss on everybody parade. Like they just these ain't grown shit. These not grown actions and people of maturity and stuff. Some of them are, but if you willing to go this far with certain situations and going back and forth with folks, it's like you bring your own damn level down and people look at you as less than because look at what you doing. But people don't care. That's why I'm gonna keep saying that people don't care because it's about likes, views, revenue. If it's gonna bring the views, the looks, the likes, and bring them a bigger check, they don't give a damn what nobody else gonna do. Because guess what? If they made 10 grand that month, are you gonna replace that 10 grand? No. So they not finna stop doing what they doing because you not finna replace their bread. So integrity and what people stand on is lost out here with a lot of people because they willing to sacrifice it to get a big bag and don't give a damn what they got to do to get it. So it's more so it's just like it's just some weak shit to me because it's like if you willing to go face first into all type of situations that like it's really plain to see, but you enamored on proving your point that your side is right and the other side is wrong. Like that's the key to that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
facts are facts. People fight and create narratives, so it fits their story or their statement or whatever. Like, man, get up out of here. And they gonna argue till they fucking 6, 10 hours till they can't anymore. Like, bro, you gonna keep repeating the same stuff. And it is low key. It's low key insanity. I'm just gonna just might I add that in. It's low key insanity because you're doing the same shit over and over, and you're not getting a different result.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
So I'm gonna leave it right there.
Very true. What's up, TLC, bro? Okay, BC, what you got?
I agree with all of that. And for this particular, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna just go right here. For these particular people, it is straight up just immaturity, and I think Holmes got some trust issues he need to work out with his lady, and I don't think that putting it on Front Street. It don't matter how famous or not
What's up,
famous you are.
Dante?
Putting it on Front Street never works well.
Mm-hmm.
That never works well. And peace to everybody in the chat too. But that work on Front Street, that shit never works in your favor. You got to pull people to the side and have conversations like that, one on one, face to face, and like y'all live together, y'all got a kid together. She pay all the bills. She's the breadwinner. You watched her put this shit on
Hold on, I hear.
and
Hold
leave
on,
the
real quick.
crib,
Hold
or
on,
Man,
maybe
BC.
she wasn't
I
at
heard
the crib.
feedback from one of y'all.
hold on.
Okay, there we go. Okay, go ahead, BC. What's up, guy body? What's happening?
Maybe she didn't leave the crib, but like, who? Come on, man. Who? Like, honestly, it's not that serious. Who gives a yo, bro? Your lady's on TV.
So
You know what
what
I'm saying?
about
Like,
so what about switching it and bringing what's going on, Cena? What's up to her? So bringing it back to with this type of situation, the men in the boxing community that you see arguing all motherfucking day,
Hmm.
what do you see them acting like Kiki Palmer is acting right now? Because she just said she should have taken more pictures of herself and posted them.
um,
Or do you see them
um,
acting like this light skinned, little jealous, insecure little dude that's out here trying to prove
honestly,
a point?
honestly, uh, all of it is entertaining to some degree, unless people are just overboard with their foolishness and tomfoolery. It's all a form of entertainment, and if I watch you, you entertain me to some capacity. So I don't get that kind of experience when I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something, if people rub me wrong, I won't fuck with their channel no more. It's not that big a deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't run into that. There's some people that are they I think this shit is funny. How people are allowing themselves to be spoken to, and like that shit makes me laugh. Honestly, I can't. So no, I can't speak for anybody other than myself. Like, nah,
And
there's
that's what
things
I
we go
want.
for, there's things we don't go for, and I think all of it is if you on Front Street, then you got to deal on Front Street with what comes with Front Street. But if you can, when in affairs of the heart, I would
Mm-hmm.
advise that nobody put that shit on Front Street. I would advise that you pull people to the side and do what you got to do,
Mm-hmm.
and not be dealing with people that's going to have you out of sorts. And you like some people, like I've dated women that got ignorant families and shit, and that's cool. That's your family. I'm not related to none of these people. You better tell them to talk to you like that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going for that, and I ain't finna make no whole lot of scene or fuss about it. But maybe something's wrong with you niggas if you thought that y'all could just talk to me like I'm related to y'all, and y'all know that I'm not. That's not how I
Yeah.
conduct myself. So don't come at me that way, and I won't. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of maturity, man. And if you
So
ain't
it's a
happy,
respect
niggas,
thing.
step off.
So it's the respect
Um,
thing, right?
that's I can't speak on their relationship. I don't know what she go for and what he go for. I can't say that. I could
Well,
just
no,
say
no,
that
I'm
it's a
saying,
maturity
no, I'm
thing.
saying as far as what we're talking about now, as far as in these YouTube streets, it's a respect thing that people should have for each other. A1 cutting up. He talking about you right now in chat. And yeah, Jason
Oh
William, he
man,
yeah, that's why I said they young. But yeah, he that's why I was trying not to laugh at what A1 said, but he was low key roasting you in public.
I know. He cool though.
He's so damn special. But yeah, and that's why I say all the time when you see me in the chat and you see these men, they just going back and forth with each other, acting like females, in my opinion, because that's what females do. And the females ain't even going back and forth with each other. It's the men that are doing it. So that's why I laugh and I put laughing emojis all the time in there. Like it's always that one, and I'm start laughing because I'm looking and reading the chat, and I immediately think to myself, who were the pants in their relationship? Because it damn sure ain't them. Not with how with all the disrespectful things that are happening out here in these YouTube streets. And people say, "Oh, there's a code. We got this. We should behave this way." I don't see nobody trying to correct anybody behind the scenes like they should be. I mean, listen, it's TWT. That's all I'm saying. I
Hmm.
don't see anybody correcting anybody. It's like a free
It's
for all across the board, no matter where you go to.
because it's thirst quenching.
Hmm.
It's
Explain.
a it's almost like, for me, I'm entertained by it because it's like when you're playing football, how y'all talking on the field. Now, the people in the stand don't hear us popping shit to each other. They can hear that we're talking, but they can't hear what we're saying to each other. And it's kind of like that, just like a basketball game. Y'all popping all kind of shit We still go dap it up when the game over. That's just, it's the spirit
Hmm.
of competitive nature in guys. That's just how we are.
Yeah. Clarence Skywalker, LeVar A1, salute fam. Cena, salute to the Queen. I see y'all in here. Jason Williams, salute to everybody. Time to see y'all in here. Um, A1, I'm right here, but I'm gonna need you to sit your Bob the Builder 2.0 head ass down. Home improvement. TM the Tool Man Taylor head ass. So all you been hearing is drill bits and nails hitting the ground head ass. Finish that house, boy. Talking about, hey, there he is. What's good with it? What's up, bruh? Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm sending Skywalker a message in the chat on YouTube.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
There we go. There you go, Skywalker. That should help you out a little bit. But that's the thing. Like when it comes to certain channels, I don't go to everybody's channel because when I was going to more channels than I was going to now, I listen and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be an argument. I can already tell with how the table is set, if you will. So I already know what's going to happen. So I'll at least give them a like, give them a view, and I'm gonna just hold on just a second. And the minute that bullshit happens, it's like, nah. Why can't people just, if you don't want to hear what somebody has to say, it's easy for you to just burn off and leave. Why sit there and cause a whole nother problem on top of the arguments that's already happening on the channel anyway? Why not just leave? Just like oh boy could have just shut the hell up and waited till Kiki Palmer got home. Kiki Palmer, she could have acted a complete asshole if she wanted to. And she could have read him all everywhere from Sunday if she wanted to. Not saying she probably did when she got home. It probably didn't bother her. So we don't know. But the average female of a dude who would have done something like that, the average female would have cussed his ass out. Until let me tell you one goddamn thing, and that's how the conversation. Jason Williams, I don't know. He could have been at home keeping a baby. He could be. I don't know that they got a baby that's a couple months old. So we don't know. But it's just the fact that I'm using him as an example of emotional stress of how people act when they're angry, when they're emotional. They do irrational things, completely disregarding the stuff that you just did because you just did this shit not too long ago. Like I said, Gabe is not supposed to video me of me with my booty cheeks doing this, going up and down or shaking them. Gabe is not finna show that video. He wouldn't put that on social media,
Mm-mm.
but he did. If you're gonna put shit out there like that, you have to be able to take it. You have to be
That's
able to take what's coming back towards it. Just like with the content creators, and they let people in the panels, they start yelling and screaming. People in the chat going back and forth. It's because that's what you allow. If you don't allow it, don't let it happen. Y'all ain't seen nobody going, no arguing, going back and forth with that bullshit like that on my videos and my chats, because you're not gonna see it. Because I don't allow it over here. You got other plenty places for the fellas to go act the damn fool. You're not gonna act the damn fool over here. That's what you're not gonna do. So in that respect, I'm gonna go with you, Gabe. Then I'm gonna go with BC. Taking that particular instance, knowing that we know what's coming up tomorrow, what's coming up in a couple next weekend, what's coming up at the end of this month. What do y'all think? How do y'all think these um, toxic men are gonna be acting in these YouTube streets by June 30th? How long do you think this shit's going to last? Because it's gonna be on hyper overdrive.
Mm, uh, I think
Hmm.
it's gonna go for a minute. Like we, fight's July 29th. That's basically
Mhm.
August 1st, in a sense. So from August to it's gonna go for a year. Y'all just get prepared
Hmm.
for it. From July to July, it's gonna be still hot. People still gonna be butt hurt, still talking about whatever. And Bud take the rematch, we're gonna be talking about part two. So eh, at least another year. Yeah,
And these are the same men that can't have the same conversation with their girlfriend from last week. I just wanted to point that out.
I mean that's a personal problem. If you can get more accomplished and more conversations and things done with people that you don't see or lay in the bed with, you got. I mean, them red flags are blinking like Vegas lights on the strip. Like, bruh,
Hmm.
you can't miss him. You gotta go. You gotta get that house shit situated. But some people okay with, well, if I bring home the money, they'll bring more money. Everything be out good. No, bills just will be paid, Jack. Money will be in the bank. That's all. Unless you
Oh,
got a person that's money driven and that arouses or excites them type shit.
what's up, Craig Hill?
But
What?
yeah, it's gonna be a sad sight, y'all. So just brace yourself. What we see now, it's gonna go for a little bit. Then you throw the Devin and Shakur situation. Then Tank is just gonna continue to go. Craig, yeah, what's good, bro? So y'all prepare yourself. Both of y'all see better. Y'all finna see a lot of crying ass boys
Yep.
Okay,
for
BC,
real.
what you got?
To Kiki Palmer's situation, they're just immature, and she happens to be born in the era where men are sensitive killers.
Hmm.
Um, as far as this YouTube shit go, I am going to fully and wholeheartedly indulge in the melee, especially if Bud win. I am going to pop the holiest shit from the peak of the highest mountain. I'm going to drop wild shit. And if he lose, that's cool. I'm not invested. Yeah, I might lose $50 to DP Rocker, and that's cool, you know.
Look,
But
hold on.
I ain't gonna give a fuck one way or the other. I'm just gonna be entertained.
I couldn't help it. I had to boo. I had to give you
Man,
the
I love it.
boo. What's up, Craig Hill? But that's the thing. But you
No,
see,
man,
you're not overreacting. You see what I'm saying? You're not out here
hell no.
yelling and screaming. And that's my point. When I look at people and I see them yelling and screaming, like I said, if you go to YouTube and look at your feed, you don't have to click on the video to listen to it. You can just press the speaker button. And if you're some random person that don't know anything about the boxing community, how things operate, and you see, oh, look, a boxing video, and you just press it and see them yelling at each other, ugh, it's not a good look. You're not being seen in a good light. You're being looked at as another angry black man. And to me, that should be the image. That should be the last image that you would want to be seen as an angry black man.
Well,
I
when
could be
Bud win, I'm gonna
wrong.
be a happy black man.
I know he's gonna win. I
Now,
can't help
people
it.
just forgot how to have a good time, Quay. People forgot how to have a good time. Win, lose, or
Yes.
draw. People forgot how to just have a good time. Like, just enjoy it. What is the bickering about? There's nothing to bicker about. Guess what? I didn't get hit by anybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel great. We was
Right.
drinking and carrying on and smoking and such. Like, what you mad about?
Right. Make it make sense. I'm having a party that day. I'm gonna be over here cooking up some stuff, and we finna eat good. We finna drink good. We finna watch this fight. We finna cut up over here. Like,
You
to
know
me,
what
that's
it's
the most
you know what
important
it
thing.
you know what it sound like to me? It sound like don't bet what you can't lose. And you'll be just fine. You'll walk away satisfied.
Hey, and
That's
that's
how I
how it
think.
go. And that should be it. And I just, I know and Gabe says it all the time. Everything ain't meant for you to understand, and I get it. But ooh, child, when I look at some of this shit, I'm like, who raised y'all? Like I said, I should not hear any men talking shit about how women act. That should not come out of anybody's mouth, especially any men. That should not come out of anybody's mouth at all about how women act. I can go every day on multiple videos and see men acting like females every day, all fucking day long. I can see it. Appreciate it. I'll see you, Skywalker. He's at Vegas next week with Mrs. Skywalker. All right, teamed on there with press credentials at the press conference. I'm going to let them
That's what's
know
up,
that this is
Sky.
Skywalker. Right on, brought to you by the winning team. Right on.
Facts.
Rock out. That should be dope. Y'all should have a good time,
Y'all should
Sky. You know,
enjoy
seems you
yourselves and
enjoy
have
yourself, man.
fun. For real.
Uh, oh, I ain't
And
know I
that
was supposed to
that
answer the
that's
other
what it
part
should
to
be
that.
about. Go ahead.
Uh, no, but it's like, dude, you 29. First off, for starters, you don't have too much of an argument when she is bringing in all the income. Unfortunately, it, he put himself in a bad situation because they're gonna be like, "What do you bring? What are you bringing to the financial aspect?" But you gonna complain because it's with Usher. I can see if it was in Joe Blow. Your woman is a public figure. She done had this baby. She had fun, but she coming back home to your rockhead ass, light skin, cookie dough, jiffy mix. She coming back home to you. And you mad because she dancing, but you made it worse. That's how you know it's some immature shit. You went to the social media because you wanted some attention, but guess what? You're gonna get attention, good, bad, in the middle, indifferent, or you're gonna get it from all angles. And now you're gonna be mad. You made this situation bigger than what it is by going to the internet. Let the detractors who feel any type of way who've seen it say whatever they gonna say. If you want to address that or speak on them, then you can do whatever you do. But you calling out your own woman. Newsflash, she got the money, nigga.
Hmm.
So if she put you out, what's good? What's good? What you gonna do?
He gonna be
This your
beating on the
woman
girl
though.
son.
Right. If you doing your job, bro, she can do all of that. Ain't she ain't going nowhere. If you covered in your job and you know you doing what you're supposed to, bro, that ain't shit. That's peanuts to an elephant. Come on, man. Because guess what? That's a damn. But who gonna smash and who laying down with her? You goof troop.
Hmm.
But you know,
Yep, Jason Williams. That's exactly what it is. Because he took it to social media. He got clowned pretty bad. He was clowned bad enough to he shut off. He shut down the Twitter for a minute, and then he brought the Twitter back because he couldn't stand everybody saying all the negative shit to him. And then, like I said, I screenshot and read two of the comments from two of the fellas, and I read one of the comments from Clarissa Shields. And I'm like, this is the energy we need. What's up, Johnny Q? Appreciate you for pulling up. Like, these men. And I'm like, but other than that, when I'm reading the Twitter, they just going back and forth, back and forth. When I'm reading Instagram, they going back and forth, back and forth. And I'm like, oh my God.
hmm
Yet something else for the men to go back
yes.
and forth with women about.
Hmm.
When is it going
Ye-
to stop?
Mm-mm-mm. Guess what caused it? His own action.
There you
You
go.
brought more attention to it. Let the tabloids do whatever the tabloids going to do.
Hmm.
But when you spoke on it, and then the video, you basically calling out your woman publicly. Now you leave room for everybody else to speculate to put their own 2 cents in with your light skinned ass, uh, uh, vanilla cream head ass boy. You just gonna be mad as hell, crying in the corner somewhere, uh, licking the strings on the window blinds because you mad as hell because on some silly shit. Gonna be so mad he don't know what to do with himself. Well, you know you posted the video, nigga, nigga.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. Look, people people feel more comfortable to even talk about it because you spoke and so and said something about it. Dum dum, you spoke on your own
Exactly.
chick
His
again.
action gave the
She,
traction.
bruh,
Why do it? I
she
don't think
is
he was
the
expecting that.
breadwinner.
He wasn't
Huh?
Yo,
Let me
expecting
do this
that.
again, baby. He stay at home. Nick, say, man, look,
good job.
I done got about my goddamn seat.
Good
I'm
job.
walking. This nigga stay at home, bruh. If anybody should say the least amount about questioning your woman, it's you. You already detached your penis and balls, and they in her purse. You at home
Does
with
he
the
get an
baby.
allowance?
Do you got a YouTube? Do you got some type of radio show? Do you got some
Mm.
stocks, some bonds? Some, I mean, nigga, what do you do other than made a baby with Kiki Palmer? No disrespect,
Does,
but you questioning
does
your
he get an
own woman.
allowance?
Yes, Jason Williams. That.
Yeah,
I forgot
his,
ahead, Skywalker. Congratulations.
his
Yes,
allowance
Jason Williams.
is his own copy of the bank card to the account where all the goddamn money is. That's his allowance.
Yep.
Well, his action gave it traction. Now he got to deal with it.
Now, I don't know, buddy, but there was some weak sauce. You better see. That's why I say sometimes the best response or the best reaction is no response or no reaction.
Which is
See
why
him
Kiki Palmer
talking,
kept it light. That's why she
he
said I should have
made
taken
it
more pictures.
worse. He should have made it comical like she did, like they laugh at y'all. Cause guess what? She going home right back to home. See,
And if I could be a fly on the wall to hear just a few
yeah,
bit of words that she would have said to him, because he would have been very emotional when she walked in the door.
yeah, yeah. No, he gonna try to play tough at first. He gonna try to play tough guy. He gonna have to keep on his tough face and shit. You know what I'm saying? But now you got a weird energy with your woman now at home. This act or whatever scene, whatever you want to call it, is over and done with. Now you done publicly called out your woman. So whatever energy she chooses to give you, guess what? You created it. Like, nigga, this is you. This is a self-inflicted wound. That's like
Hmm.
you got the windows up on your car, AC on, blasting everything. You know you locked the doors, but you left the key in the damn driver's seat. Of course the door is gonna be locked and you're not gonna get back in. Nigga, you just seen it.
He
You knew
created a
what was going
problem.
on.
He created a
Like,
problem where there was no problem.
The
wasn't.
the easiest fix for the entire scenario was
Hmm.
if you was in your bag about Usher singing to your broad and her going out like that, showing the patty cakes. All you had to do was wait till she got home and thugged her ass out in the bedroom. Like I don't even understand all of the weird texting and all of this. But like when she get home, knock her the fuck all the way down, bro. That's what you do. You felt the way, yeah. You want to have Usher singing in your face, bitch. Whole list. Usher ain't doing this shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? You think about whoever the fuck you want to. This daddy time. You know what I'm talking about? I just people ill, man. People are. I'm not from this generation where I don't even want my siblings to know when I argue with my lady and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's private shit. That's between you and yours. You ain't supposed to be getting out here showing your fantastic four fingers and shit, talking about your
Mm-hmm.
broad. Got her booty cakes looking crazy. I wasn't thinking nothing about no Kiki Palmer booty cakes till you showed me that. No,
Well, they
no,
grew because
seriously.
they grew because she had a baby, and I was like,
Whatever. I was.
like it happens for so many women, and I'm like,
Hey
are you?
man,
Why are you doing
No,
this? Number one,
more power to you.
you're posting this stuff to bring women to bring men into looking at her booty cheeks. Like, why would you do that? They're not
hey,
focusing
Some
on
young,
looking at her booty cheeks
some
flat.
young, some young goofy
it's not
shit.
even. It's not even. Why would you do that? It's why would you contradict that with acting like some type of victim ass nigga? Like you need Spider Man to save you in the alleyway and shit. Like why you acting
Yep.
like you just was like, yo, look at what I
Yeah.
got, my nigga. Now
God.
you like stop looking at what I got. Like you
God.
can't pick your struggle, bro.
Real. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Pick your
Let me
Exactly.
struggle.
hold on. Let me get this. Appreciate you, Shawar, for the cash app. Appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah, BC, that's what I meant. Like you knew what she was going to wear. Nigga, she left from the from the house to go to
Man,
that concert from your house, nigga. She showered up, got smelling good, got looking good. Nigga, you seen it. I
put her
don't
Well,
wanna hear
put her
and
shit. I
through the
don't wanna hear shit from
unbelievable.
Sugar Cookie. I don't wanna hear
put her
nothing
through
from
the
Sugar Cookie.
gauntlet.
He
Put her through the
Sugar,
gauntlet
hey,
when she walked through the door.
Right, Trace.
bro,
Some look, he gonna have a Mr. Steal Your Girl gonna be trying to come steal her
hey,
right from his ass and be like, I'll be stepdaddy for that baby.
nah,
Come on.
hey.
And it's gonna happen.
Sugar Cookie don't deserve to say nothing because you knew what
Stepdaddy.
she was wearing. Tell
Stepdaddy.
Sugar Cookie, sit that sweet ass shit down because you don't deserve to say nothing because you already knew what your BM, your slash your woman who you live with was going to wear and you green lighted it. So you trying to make a spectacle about her and it's with Usher. Now she doing this with every other Joe Blow, then you got more of a reason to say some shit. But nigga,
Right.
it's Usher. I mean, how often are you gonna see Usher in a concert in your town, bro? Should have took more pictures for memorabilia. Like
So
she didn't, but it's okay.
Man,
Like man, it's corny as hell. Like
it is.
some clearly nobody taught him the game on how you handle your business with your woman. It don't matter if she's famous, got millions of dollars or not. You being a man ain't got nothing to do with the bank account, Jack. Like
so let's
Hey,
talk
and
about
that
this
she
listen.
comment.
represents you.
If you
She a representation of you at the end of the day.
Let's talk about this
Whether she
comment,
if
bringing the
Jason.
you
money or not, she a representation of you. And look what you just did. You
tell the
just did some
argument
female
goes
shit,
over
and
smooth.
she did some G shit.
Yep. So let's talk about this comment Jason William put up here. He says, so why is he talking that traditional talk, which is what he tweeted on the Twitter, and he didn't even marry her. So they live together, they smashed and had a baby. But he talking about in a traditional sense. And I agree with him. He wrong as hell. He all out of pocket. You can't talk about traditional anything if you meet a chick and yeah, however long it takes and you ain't married her, you smashing. Traditional is out the door. Traditional gone. You should have married her first, then moved in together, then have a baby because that's how traditionally it was supposed to go. But people are hell bent on talking about these modern women. I don't even know what the fuck a modern woman is. I can tell you what a woman is, a female, I can tell you what that is. But these titles come from these fellows out here. Traditional woman. I understand that. Modern women, I don't understand that. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But in my opinion, if you ain't being a traditional ass man, meaning you working and you paying all the motherfucking bills, and she taking care of the house, and you have an abundance of bread to take care of everything that the two of you guys need to take care of, sit your ass down and shut the hell up with talking about traditional. Because that's the time. That's what you want. You want a woman barefoot and pregnant. That's how traditional was back then. Traditional times have changed. Women getting jobs too. Women gonna work too, and some women work more than men. That's not traditional.
Mhm.
Some women make more. Like in this instance, like Kiki Palmer and her do, she make more money than I do. That's not traditional. That's anything but traditional. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things that people are not talking about because they're so busy trying to argue and go back and forth with traditional women, modern women, women doing this, women doing that. Last time I checked, in the environment that I'm in, men are acting like these women still. So that's how the conversation goes with me. It goes in one ear and out the other, which is why I start laughing at men. I'm going to laugh at them.
Shaw, I want to
Girl.
come up, okay?
Oh, yeah, girl, you know you ain't got to ask me. Jump on up here. All right, Earl the Truth Spence, Junior fan page. I know who you are.
Mhm. What it do?
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, sure. Come on. Click the link. Come on up here. What's up, 704 Joe? What it is? Because we going to get some
It's
gems
just
today. Because this is
it's
the
just
mess that
sad,
I
man.
seen is crazy today. And it's like,
It's
here we
sad
go
because
again.
people don't know how to. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you pay it.
I just said these dudes want to be looked as leaders, but you don't even know how to lead your household. You don't even know how to lead your relationship properly. So how you trying to lead a team and you don't even know how to lead your own personal relationship? You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, man,
Hey, hey.
How you
What's going
doing?
on,
corny.
Jaguar? What's happening?
I'm turning my camera off down here.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. What you want to add? You got anything you want to say?
Shit, I just forgot trying to get on here. I was gonna say something about you talking about the modern women terms and that the men
Yeah.
are the ones giving it to them. Yeah, you should be trying to put a ring on it and do it the right way if you don't complain. I got a phone call, so I really hate that I missed it a
No,
lot
you good?
because this is right in my alley. But the traditional title, like, okay, traditionally black women have always worked. It's not like we were white women who had the luxury of staying at home. You know what I'm saying? We were always hustling with our men. So I don't know why all of a sudden they want this tradition, what they're calling traditional, where it's this housewife. Like that's not black history. That's not what we ever were.
Mm-hmm.
Always had to hustle. Always. So them men need to stop that. All these men, this. I mean, I don't think Kevin Samuels, but it's some Kevin Samuels bullshit. They need to stop that.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to say with that so far. I'm just getting back.
Yeah. No, you're good. Like, I don't understand it. Like I said, all these titles. What's going on, D Free? What's going on, bro? Like, all these titles. Just like they tell us our expectations be quote unquote too high for men to meet. Well, don't y'all think that y'all want us to be traditional about something we're not traditional individuals? I wasn't raised traditionally. So how am I gonna go fall in line to something traditionally that I've never seen? I tried. And then when the math wasn't mathing, I got up and made a move to do what I needed to do so the math could math again.
Right,
You
and
know what I'm saying?
I came from something traditional. I would say my relationship I'm in right now would be traditional. But again, it's traditional for what we know. I
Mm-hmm.
work, he works. You know, we took care of our kids. If I
Mm-hmm.
can't do something, then he covers. Like he don't have some high expectation of me to, oh, you the only one who can sweep and mop and wash the clothes. Like that's bullshit. That we don't live in that world. We never, as black people, we never have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people maybe are a little bit more traditional in their roles in their black homes, but reality is we even just as a couple in a relationship, you do what it takes to make it work. That's traditional. That's reality, you know. And this dude is he's a sucker because even after they had that kid, you ain't made no moves to try to let her know you want to marry her. Y'all got this baby. You want
Mhm.
Usher, and Usher ain't thinking about her like that. Not you know I can't say that he could be.
He
He
in a
never
whole relationship.
dated her. It was just he's a freak entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude need to get his little game up and his little weight up, and then maybe he wouldn't feel so insecure.
For real. Like I don't get it. Like I said, I don't think it's for me to understand. But I had when I seen came across Ryan Davis on Instagram and he posted it, I sent it to Gabe and I was like, hold on to this for me. Because I didn't know,
Mhm.
like I know I wouldn't have been able to remember where it came from. But he literally spoke on a lot of stuff in that video. And and to backdoor what Gabe said, it all has to do, in my opinion, with managing your household. Yeah, if your house is in disarray, how can you operate in your house is in disarray? You can put a perception out there that your house is in order, where I was also a part of that too, where I put a perception out because in the military, that's kind of how it is. It's a perception. That the perception is your house is in order. No matter what the hell is going on, your house will be in order. So you have to put that front out there and have a united front that your kids are perfect, your kids are doing everything right. You got the nice dog, you got the soldier, you got the like, and you step out and y'all are always taking perfect pictures. There's not one bad picture. Like that's the perception. And it's like,
Mhm.
that's why I said I can tell you guys I can be pissed off and mad and angry at somebody, but I will not fuck up a picture. That picture gonna be perfect if I'm in it and I'm taking the picture. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm not gonna mess up nobody's picture. But that's how that's the perception. Now they could have created a perception to where the house was cool when they were out and about, but clearly we see there is a problem right here. And we all know where there is smoke, there can sometimes be a fire. That don't mean it is one, but sometimes it can be a fire that's about to start brewing. But in my opinion, he literally opened the door for all these Mr. Steal Your Girl men to come right on in there and slop her ass up with a biscuit.
Exactly.
Well, now they're getting ready to find out who each other are.
For real. They really about to open their eyes and see.
So is she still like? Are they together still?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she went to his concert to the Usher concert in Vegas, and she went back home. But like I said, she put on the Twitter that she should have taken more pictures. And then I took it. I was like, well, damn, if she knew he's gonna do that, hey, y'all have been posting more pictures. Because why wouldn't I? He the one that's looking stupid. I'm not, because she didn't argue with him on YouTube. On YouTube, she didn't argue with him on Twitter. She didn't argue with him at all. That's the only thing she has said about this whole thing. She ain't said nothing else.
Well, she probably went home and told him, "You, how you gonna get mad? You have not married me. You haven't married me. You can't get mad." Now, I do understand if you're with someone, yeah, you know, there's a level of respect that you're supposed to have for your partner, of course. I don't really think anything she did was out of line. One,
Mm-mm.
she might have been skinning and grinning a little bit, but I don't think it was out of line. And then the outfit itself, okay, we all know she's a celebrity. Beyonce run around with her ass hanging out too. Jay Z ain't mad about that, but now he don't want no man all up in her face, and I get that. But they're married too.
Mm-hmm. Big difference. Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody should demand it. I think that it should be understood. I think that things of that nature are discussed amongst people and it's understood. Like, um, I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert, and I don't mind my lady being an extrovert as long as she's not, like doing too. Don't be doing the fucking most,
Yeah.
making me right, babe. And they're like, I ain't into that. So like, fuck off with that. Do that over there with your friends. Let me sit over here in the cut and you know what I'm saying. Let me chill how I chill. Don't put me on blast and put me on front street. And at the same time, don't be over there just running off at the mouth. Just shut the fuck up and be cute too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think everything is a balance. It's not balanced because the unfortunate truth is this nigga's not a celebrity, so we don't know anything about him. We're completely shooting in the dark about this dude. All we have to run off is this shit, and this makes him look horrible.
Yep.
This makes him look like I don't want to say he's insecure because I don't know the man, but it does make him look like he has trust issues that he needed to iron out without using fucking Twitter.
Yep.
That's true.
Agree. Definitely agree with that. For real, like I don't
And
understand why air anything out. Why?
Right, because you just drew attention to yourself
Mm-mm-mm.
and the fact that this woman ain't married. Now, who's to say, like you said, Mr. Still, your girl ain't about to come try to sweep her feet.
Gonna swoop up. What's up, knockout? What's
Uh,
going on with you? He gonna come on and be
it-
like, gone.
it's just some weak shit. You live with her, bruh. You knew what she was wearing. You can't tell me nothing else. You void yourself in anything you say after that. Like, he killed himself. Like, you want to say something, you actually posted and put the attention on the microscope on your situation. Like, he got to take that L. He got to sit on there and
Yeah.
take that L, man. Like, just, yeah, you fucked this up. Now, what if the bread want to kick your ass out
Dum dum
without
dum.
her all the extra? What you gonna do?
Baby.
I mean,
Awkward.
and you stay at
Awkward.
home and you talking about traditional. Shut up. You ain't nothing. You just stay at home. Bruh, I can't
Y'all see
even
this got
fathom.
gay. Y'all see this got gay
Default
fired up.
joined.
Man, this shit, nah. I can't even fathom me staying at home and Cree just going to work. Nigga, what? Oh my god. Man, I go crazy. Just the thought of that shit. Alright, baby, I see you when I make it back home. Alright, baby, I have everything washed and clean for you. Peace. Hell no.
Gabe wouldn't even know what to do with himself.
Hell no, that shit lame as hell. You stay at home, daddy. You want to say something? Shut your broke ass up.
man, I would do the laundry. Kids would be fed. I would, shit, dinner be made. She come home. I'll be playing my video game and shit.
And I
That
bet,
sounds good.
and I bet you she wouldn't even trip. She'd be
At
like,
all. Thank you. All right, we got D Freak. What's going on, bro? What's going on with you?
What's good? What's good? I see y'all up here talking about this Kiki Parker situation. Man, let see this is a typical life and time in D free because my ex-wife used to do this same exact shit. She would sit here and air out all of our business on social media, and I'm like, what was the purpose of doing all that? You trying to make me look bad, or you just want everybody to know what the fuck is going on in our household?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the shit that I don't like because if we live in the same household and literally just left the house and I told you where I was going, what I'm about to do, or whatever, and I left the household. I mean, I left the house. If you had an attitude, you could have told me before I left the house. Nah, I don't want you going out there doing that. But when I go out and do what I said I was going to do, and then now your friends happen to see me out there or whatever, now you mad and you want to put everything on social media. What was the purpose of it? You already knew what I was going out there to do. I told you before I left the house. We live together. So it's not like it's a secret. Oh, she hid behind his back and he didn't know that she was going out there and she was going to be on stage or anything like that. He knew that this stuff wasn't just a spirit of the moment type situation. That whole thing was planned. They rehearsed what they was going to do before she went out there and did that. They knew what was going to happen.
Yep. There you go, A1. I just sent it to your inbox. I just sent the video of Ryan Davis that I played from the beginning. Um, Knockout, I see you. What's going on? You said, he said, I wouldn't even feel like a man if my woman went to work and I didn't. Then he said, I was raised way different than this new shit these niggas is doing for real. Because what I don't understand is how is this okay? Like at some point in time, like where your friends at? Your homeboys gotta be telling you, hey bro, don't do this. Like let's talk about it. Because clearly, depending on who it is, men listen to their homeboys a lot faster than they gonna listen to their wife. In some instances, I don't know why that the bros over hoes thing be heavy. I'm just saying because that's what I seen. So that's what I don't understand is why ain't your homeboys hey wait let's not do this. Hold on, don't press that button. Let's not do that.
Well, from what he's displayed, even if his homeboys did kiki and get in his fucking ear, he doesn't have the maturity to process it now and not do what he's doing. He can't take his foot off the pedal, or he wouldn't have jumped on social media talking about his badass baby moms. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Just sit
I'm gonna tell
back.
you.
Just fucking do what stay home niggas do and stay home, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what the problem was. The problem was that she was getting the eyes and everything looked at her, and he didn't think that he was gonna feel the way he feel. Now he feels some type of way because everybody looking at his girl. What are you mad? She's still coming home to you. What are you mad about? You knew she was going out there to dance on stage and all that. Now you mad, but she still came back home to you. So what was the purpose of being mad?
because
That
Usher was singing to her. He serenaded her like he serenaded Queen Latifah, who had a hoodie on at his concert. She literally had a oversized hoodie, hair pulled back in a ponytail. Yes, and he still serenaded Queen Latifah. He said, now Taraji was up there on stage throwing her booty cheeks all on him. Issa Rae got serenaded, like I say, both Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, and it was a host of other women that got serenaded the same way.
I
yeah.
think
I
it was
mean,
just blushing.
I I,
I think
I
it was
I
just blushing.
understand. I understand that if that was a regular female, but this is a celebrity. She does movies. She does TV shows. So you
Fat.
trying to tell me you gonna get mad when she have a intimate scene with somebody, or she have a sex scene with somebody in a movie? You gonna get mad and you gonna throw talk shit about her on Instagram?
He gonna go
Nah,
cry in the
you
car
right. You gonna sit there and hold that shit in and say, okay, well, fuck it. She coming back with these millions. Let me go ahead and shut the fuck up.
and watch that baby.
So it's something
Right.
I've been noticing about men lately on social media. Anyway, what's up with dudes recording girls like that's women type behavior? Trying
That's
to
what
put
I.
shit on Front Street, and it's a whole bunch of men like, "Oh, I saw you doing like that's straight female stuff." Like, I'm sorry, I just can't get with that whole.
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's see something, say something. You know what I'm saying? That saves lives, yo. That shit saves lives.
Saving the chick life.
That
Man,
yeah, no, you save your boy a headache if you see his broad outside
No,
wailing somewhere and you record that shit.
I'm
You
talking
save your
about
man life.
man himself. Like, say you found out about your girl. There's another video out here of a dude, and he got a baby mama, and he's mad at her for sleeping. Now this is foul, but she slept with his brother, and he is
Right?
like putting her on the internet, and then she was like, "Nigga, you ain't married me, so why? I don't care how you feel about."
Yeah, but
I mean,
realistically, that bitch looking crazy though.
she
Pardon my
they
French.
they They no, they both looking crazy
Yeah,
because
He's not looking crazy. He's looking like
no.
he's probably in such a state of shock that all he could do is record the shit because who would believe him if he said this shit to them later?
But why does everybody need to know that? That's some female type.
Yo, no, that's
that
not some female shit. Yo, listen, listen. Hold up. The world needs it. This she, all right. She looked like she could get another motherfucker, so he is trying to ensure that she cannot.
and she is
No,
still
but see,
going to.
but what she's saying is, why put it on social media? Why not just tell your man, hey, look, this is what I saw your girl doing. You ain't gotta put her on blast and tell everybody what you saw
because
his girl doing.
what'll happen is during them instances, depending on the type of female, when you trying to blast that shit, I guarantee you, she gonna say something that she been holding on to
Yes,
for the right time, and she
Hmm.
gonna say that shit, and it's gonna crush your soul.
Girls are
So
spiders.
See, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like me, I grew up
what's up, Indian
and
Kurt?
I grew up around all dudes. And like if I see my man girl out there doing something, I'm gonna come holler at my man. I'm like, hey dog, I seen your girl out there doing such and such. And he be like, man, I ain't trying to hear all that. Whatever she do out there
What's
is
up,
whatever
A
she
Gift?
do. Long as I don't see it. All right,
What's up,
cool.
Emily?
I didn't say my piece. Next time I see her out there, it ain't none of my business. I done already told her. It ain't none of my business. And so if she out there and she could be out there with both of our niggas. If she out there, I already told him, hey, your girl was out there with such and such, and he ain't want to hear it. So now I see her out there with another dude. I ain't saying nothing after that. That it's over with. I done already told him.
Now,
I'm
me
minding my business.
personally, I have actually, when I seen it, I've seen some shit. I've actually walked up to them and made sure they seen me. Hey, what's going on? Long time no see. So that they know that I know the same. I know your girl, or I know your dude. Hey,
now
now
see
y'all done seen me. You might want to go fix that shit, because if you don't, I'm gonna say something.
that video that I'm talking about. Okay, he was with this girl for 5 years,
Mm,
had a baby with her, but he never married her.
mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, yeah, she's the nastiest for sleeping with his brother.
Right.
But
That's the truth.
why are you confronting her and not your brother? Because I'd be more pissed at my brother. I'd be pissed at both, but
Oh
I'd be
hell yeah,
pissed with my brother. And
hell
then,
yeah. The girl, damn the girl. Me and my brother, that's blood. Me
yeah,
and you got we got to take it to the streets. I'm not. It's not even nothing to be said. You know that this is my girl. We've been together for 5 years.
they wasn't
There's
together.
no. I mean,
Or
they got that's my baby mother. I don't care
Hey,
if
that's
we
beside the point.
if I don't care. We wasn't together for 20 years. That's my baby mother, nigga. There's some lines that just don't be crossed when you're a
Right.
blood brother. Now that we friends or whatever, okay, yeah, you got my
Nah,
baby mother, all
nah,
right, nigga.
no, man.
You
Okay,
nah. Your friends
no
don't do
no
that.
no.
at
But what
the
I'm saying
moment,
is
I'm not
what I'm
sleeping.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
what
on.
what I'm saying is if that was my friend and I ain't been with the girl for 20 years, she my baby mother or whatever, and and he got with her or whatever. My child is an adult. It's
Mm-hmm.
20 years. My child
Mm-hmm.
is an adult. He got with her. I'm like, all right, dog. You knew that was my baby mother, but I mean, it is what it is. She can have her life. You can have your life, whatever. But my brother, nigga, and that's just something that you don't do when you're blood. There's something that you just don't do. Like
Yeah.
because friends is friends. Yeah, some friends are closer than brothers, but that's your friend. Your brother is gonna be your brother till you die. That ain't no changing that. Like friends come and go. Yeah, we friends, and then tomorrow you might do something. I like, nigga, I can't forgive you for that, and we ain't friends no more. But your brother, I don't care if he do something that you can't forgive. He's still gonna be your brother. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
getting rid of that.
Yep.
As a woman with self-respect, I'm not
Would
sleeping
not.
with
I'm
his
not
20
messing with
years
brother.
later. I'm not sleeping with my baby daddy, and I hate that word. I'm not sleeping with my baby daddy, his brother. I ain't sleeping with his best friend. Like y'all are totally. I'm sorry, y'all ain't got no chance in
Yep.
hell at that point. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
she's foul and she's nasty, but then, like I say, so she still make. They both look stupid. Because she's like, you never tried to marry me, so you can't be mad that I done stuck with him. She's like,
I
you
mean,
not even interested. So they
but
both he
that
shouldn't
sounds
have
crazy.
the internet.
But that sounds crazy because it's like, yeah, you fucking right. I didn't marry some shit like this.
And see, man,
Look at how you giving it up.
my brother got with a
Who the
female that
fuck
I
want
dated.
Oh man.
Like, but my brother
my
asked me, he was like, hey, Dwayne, hey,
fucking with my
I just
brother? Like, yo, first of all,
like my brother, he asked me, he was like, hey, Dwayne, I just ran into such and such. What's going on? I said, nah, do your thing, dog. Me and her ain't never do nothing. We went out a couple times. We ain't never do nothing. Do your thing. See,
Yeah.
that's different. My brother
Exactly.
came to me and asked me, and I let him know, nah, ain't nothing happened between me and Shorty. We went out on a couple days, nothing happened. Go do your thing. But if I would have smashed, I'm like, dog, nah, I smashed Shorty. You already know that. My brother would be like, oh, nah, I ain't fucking with Shorty. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But see, he asked me and I let him know, nah, ain't nothing happened between us. Go do your thing, dog. I ain't like if him he not dealing with her no more. But if I would, when I used to come around and see them together, and she'd be like, "Hey, what's going on, Dwayne?" I'm like, "What's going on?" And she'd give me a hug. I give her a hug, and we go by doing our business. And my brother and them, they living together at the time, so it wasn't never nothing like that because I never did nothing with the girl. But if it was somebody I actually had feelings for and I did things with, nah, it ain't going down like that. Not with my brother. Nah,
Right.
never that.
mm-mm, that's unheard of.
Man, I don't put shit past nobody because what I can tell you is what, and the reason why I don't have a lot of female friends, with the select few that I used to hang around, any dude that I have talked to on the phone multiple times or I've gone out to eat with or whatever, when I let me paint this picture. When I ended up getting that relationship that I had to get a lawyer to get out of, one of my best friends, we weren't friends anymore because she did some shit that I just don't agree with. One of my homeboys came in and was like, "Hey, you know she's trying to holler at a dude you actually one of your exes." I was like, "Word." I was like, "I'm not surprised." And him, he actually turned her down. It was like it didn't even feel right. I talked to her. I said, "Hey, ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't even her friend no more." And his immediate response was, "Nah, that ain't even right. That don't even seem right." He said, "I wouldn't even holler at her just the fact that she was your best friend. And even though y'all ain't friends no more, but she wanna come try to holler at me." He said, "Of course I turned her down. I said, you should have went and smashed. She'd have let you."
And
And
that's
he
facts. I
and
bet you.
he said, "Oh yeah, I already know. I know she would have," but he turned her ass down, and me and him we both laughed at her. And I was like, and now you see why I'm not friends with her. That dude I was in that relationship, he tried to holler at her too.
See, the reason why I'm saying Kiki baby daddy shouldn't have put that shit on the internet, cause dudes is still gonna want to try to fuck with her.
They
Believe
gonna
that.
try even more so
You're not
now that
marrying
they
her.
see it's a disarray going on in the house.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You created
Exactly.
a
Cause
problem.
exactly. Cause if I had money and I was single, I'd definitely be trying my hand.
Ooh.
For real.
Yo, you
No
said disarray.
lies.
You said disarray.
Yes,
That's
the
a
house
dope.
is in
That's a dope,
disarray.
dope, dope word. Um, yeah, it's dummy shit, man. This is that dummy culture. This is the Me Too. Look at me, fucking era. Everybody wanna like, man. Just sit down and mind the kids, bro. Like, not even being disrespectful. Like, if that's your task, be good at your task. Be the taskmaster. Take care to make sure them kids is well trained and respectful, and you know what I'm saying. That's what mommy do. Let mommy go do. Let her write her legacy how she doing it, and make sure you get your allowance.
Hmm.
Tax her ass.
Now I bet you if he had married her, she wouldn't have been skinning and grinning in Usher's face as much as
At
she
He ain't
is.
all.
he ain't saved up enough allowance yet.
Apparently,
Hey,
like
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the one dude that ain't. I ain't never seen this nigga make a dime in his life, but he got a woman that got money, and I ain't never heard nothing come out of him, out of her mouth, say he did anything wrong. That nigga Stedman. That nigga Stedman be in line like a mother. I ain't never heard that nigga did nothing wrong.
At all. I don't
I
even know
never.
his. I don't even know what he does for a living
You don't
He
know
does.
him. You don't know what he ever did ever in his life. But you know he with Oprah and he ain't never stepped out of line.
at all.
He's a professional play his positionist. The world
That's what
needs it.
they
The
got to
world
do.
needs it. If everybody just played their position, the world would transition so smooth.
Oh man, in a perfect world it would. However, we ain't there. We here, and we got some raggedy motherfuckers out here that's doing some raggedy ass shit every day, and I don't understand it. I don't act like that. All this arguing going back and forth. I ain't got it. Now, again, Kiki Palmer got the JT Matthews serenade when they was wearing the blue and him and Flash was going back and forth. He got she got that kind of serenade.
Mm-mm.
JT Matthews. When he was rolling his hips and everything, like that's what she got.
Mm-mm.
But old buddy played his hand and that's kinda all it was. He played his hand and the
Mm-hmm.
shit backfired. He didn't like how it was and ooh, it created a
Honestly,
whole argument on the Twitter. And like I said,
honestly,
but to see these men arguing with women all over again, I'm like, can we not argue over everything? Can we not have something out here that we can actually talk about where we're not arguing? It seems that everything triggers an argument with everybody. And it's like, for what? Mainly the men. That's all I'm saying. Mainly the men arguing. And then the women are going to come back at your ass because you're talking shit to them. But you want a woman to be quiet and just sit there and hush and let you just talk to her crazy. It doesn't work that way. Now, you want me to tell you who will let y'all talk to them crazy? Another man on the panel. They'll let you talk crazy to them all goddamn day.
facts.
Yeah.
So why y'all think I be laughing in the chats? I'm a female. I don't even act like that. I don't argue with people. For what? I'm gonna tell you what I need to tell you. And if you want to continue to talk, you can talk all you want to. I'm not even listening to you anymore. I'm not gonna argue.
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want. Go ahead. I'm gonna get on your ass real quick. We gonna let me drop that off with you. Say what I need to say, and I promise you, depending on the severity of the sentence or the phrases that I'm going to say to you, the conversation is gonna be over. If I want it to be over that quick, or I can just let you run your mouth, and I'm probably not listening anyway. So I mean, you gotta stop. All the arguing has got to stop at some point in time. And what I want fellas to understand is when you listening or you on these panels and you want to argue and argue and argue about the same shit y'all been arguing about for the past 3 months already, it's still the same shit. And y'all made it tell me y'all can't sit and have a conversation with your woman about the same shit she just talked to you about 2 weeks ago, and y'all on the third month are talking about the same shit every day, all day long. There, no, fellas, I'm gonna need y'all to do better.
if,
It's about
if my
time.
lady trying to if my lady trying to take care of me, I'm trying to sit down and shut the fuck up.
I don't even know that
Amen.
it's that though. I mean, I don't think your woman necessarily wants you to shut but don't be insecure if you chose that position.
No,
Mm-mm.
no. I'm not insecure, but
No, I'm
I
not saying you do.
I've had issues with people where you don't, sometimes people make you not trust them. That's not an insecure thing. Insecurity is about the self. I don't feel no. I've been me my whole life. I'm good with me. It's your shit that's pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't
like
mean
no.
you.
Like I've had some pretty dishonest girlfriends, and I don't know who the fuck they dated before they dated me, but that nigga had to be a super damn dummy, cause some of the it's just like, yo, come on, like I can't even get mad that you lying like that to my face. Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, my nigga, just god damn, tell me you cheating on me with King Kong. I like, but stop insulting my fucking intelligence with them lies and shit. It's trust. It's not securities within yourself. It's not an insecure thing. It's some people be just full of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta and it goes back to just choosing better and having emotional maturity. And some people are taught things, some people gotta learn things. This is a dope convo, Quee. This is it's a lot. It's a lot encompassed in the question that you asked. This is more to it than what's on the surface. And it comes that's why I keep summing it up to like they just young and immature, man. They gotta get it. They just aren't they happen to be on Front Street and that's why they gotta get it now. They learning curve ain't like yours and mine. You
That
know what I'm
learning
saying?
curve is curving like a motherfucker right now.
They need to get off the internet if they want to curve with it, because the internet is never going to be an aid to your relationship.
Never,
Nope.
Hell no.
never. Nah.
It's a bigger problem to a bigger problem than you already had.
Yeah.
It creates unnecessary, and shout out to Ricky Williams. You create a problem where there is no problem,
Exactly.
and
Yep.
he created a problem as big as Mount Everest. And what's
Yeah.
gonna come back to him the next time she go hang out? Them dudes gonna be paying like they weighing. They gonna be some whales out there,
That's right.
and he gonna be at home with that baby,
Yeah.
chilling.
Thank you.
I
Driving
mean,
itself crazy.
they opening up the door for anytime you do that, you open up the door for people to speak on your whole situation. And if you are open to putting your shit on there, then you open to listening clearly to what people are saying. That just takes you down a whole other path that you probably was never gonna be on to begin with. So
That's a
keep
hell
your
of a rabbit
business
hole.
in your house.
Yeah.
Yep. He gonna jump down that
Yep.
rabbit hole, and he might not be able to come back because he young
That's
Man,
why.
and
he
he light
worried about
skinned.
somebody jumping in his little rabbit hole. That's why he acting like that.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know what that man does. I'm not gonna say he not working, but the chances are he not making the money that she's making because we don't know nothing about him. So
Okay,
the
let me
chances
let me
are he probably not making the money she's making. But see,
let
I'm
me.
the type of person like when I lost my job and my wife was taking care of me, I was the type of person, nigga. When you come home, there's nothing you gonna need to do. You come home, you take your clothes, take a shower, your food is ready, house is clean, bed is made. You ain't nothing for you to need to do. And same thing goes when she wasn't working and I was working. When I come home, there's nothing for me to do. All I gotta do is
Right.
come home, take my clothes off, get in the shower. Everything is already done. That's how it should be. If you the one that's not making no money, you're not bringing nothing in. What you need to do is make sure that when that person been at work all day, they shouldn't have to worry about nothing when they come home. Everything should
Right.
be done. They don't have to worry about nothing because they've been at work all day. You supposed to have been at work when they at work. The work
Yep.
that
Yep.
you supposed to be doing is taking care of the house while he's out or she's out.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Let me
But
read you one of these comments that I got off the Twitter. Old boy said, "Listen, if Kiki Palmer choose me to be a stay-at-home dad, y'all wouldn't even know I existed." Love, he said, "Love that dress,
wow,
baby. Look at that ass. That's all me later. Have fun."
Oh my God.
Well, somebody gets it and somebody doesn't. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh boy.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I if they're a couple, and they living in the same household,
Hmm.
she left out the house with that dress on. She ain't put that dress on when she got there.
Thank you, my brother. That's
He
my
left the
stance.
Or
he
he
left the
saw her
house
pack it
with
in the
that dress on.
suitcase.
Where he come from?
I've been right here.
I guarantee you, anytime
Everybody
I've
was
ever
just
been on a
everybody
trip,
was just talking, so I'll just let him just yeah.
Unless she did
I
a
thought the kids
Yeah,
unless she did a
had you.
unless she did a
No,
15-year-old
my
daughter
my
move.
headset died on the other one.
Oh,
now I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how I know she left the house with that dress on because she took pictures in the dress before the show started. That's how I know she left the house with the dress on. She took pictures in it with the dress on, and she took pictures after the show was over with the dress on. So she left
Hey,
out the house with that dress on.
be
I,
free.
Man,
That
hey,
45.
doesn't mean that. That
hey,
doesn't mean that.
Bruh, like
She got
this
enough
chick
money.
was
She got enough
crazy.
money to change her fucking clothes somewhere too, bro.
No,
I
she ain't
don't
changing
know
her
if
clothes.
I don't
bruh.
know if she left the house with it on, but anytime I went on a trip, my husband knows what goes
Man,
in my damn suitcase. He knows he
man,
knows how I dress. You know what I mean? He gonna look and see, oh, you gonna take that? You
she
gonna wear that? Good. You know what I
she
mean?
left with it right. She left with it on because he is the goddamn babysitter,
But
and
does
they
she
live in
live
the
in
same
Vegas?
house.
I don't know that she live in
When
Vegas.
she
She
went up,
live in
when she
Cali.
went up there and showered and put that on, he was like, "Oh yeah, you gonna kill him in that." Then when the other shit happened, hell no, yeah, no mother's child should be wearing this. Shut your light skin ass up.
Well,
That extra soft ass. Man, that shit it irritates me every time I think about it, bro. You at home, man. I can't
Look,
even
maybe
count
you
it.
should have went to the Usher show with her, huh? Get a babysitter.
Yeah, hell yeah. What? I'm right there with it. You think he's gonna be gyrating and grinding and shining with them booty cheeks, nigga? No, I'm smashing
The,
him. I'm about to. Mm-mm.
that
Nope.
that that nigga ain't learned. He should have learned. He should have learned from the daggone Usher Beyonce concert. You see, Jay Z don't let Beyonce go to Usher shows by herself no more. Jay Z was like, hell no, your ass ain't going
Hey,
no more Usher shows by yourself. I
did
saw
what
what
you
y'all did
happened when
last
look?
time.
Sean Paul got
Did,
too close? We never seen
hold
Sean
on.
Paul again.
Be free. You talking about when Usher was in Rio, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Jay Z said, nah, never again. You would never go to another Usher show
What
by
I tell
yourself.
y'all,
See?
if y'all did not see the Usher concert when he was in Rio, it's you can find it on YouTube and you will see
That's
why.
when, matter of fact, that's when all the rumors was coming out that Blue Ivy was supposed to be Usher's baby. That's when all those rumors was coming out,
Ooh.
and come to find out that it wasn't even Beyonce baby at all. That's how you know all that shit was bullshit. She wasn't even pregnant at the time. It was
Nope,
all a front.
nope.
But
Because she was
that's when all those rumors came out.
she was the main chick in Bad Girls, and then he was the main dude in one of her songs,
Mm-hmm.
nasty,
Yep.
nasty. Oh wait a minute, something I can't remember which one. He was the main dude in her video in one of her songs, but on stage, if you would have seen what I seen, and Jay Z didn't act the fool, he just deaded it right then and there. It will not happen again.
Yep.
So was that before or after the Sean Paul incident?
That was
Oh,
that was after the
after,
Sean Paul.
after.
That was after?
That was
Because
after
again,
because
Jay Z wasn't having that either
that,
at
that
all.
that that was early in their relationship though, so he didn't really have to pull on Beyonce like that. With
Yes, he did.
it,
Man, that was
nah, he ain't really had that pull like that. He ain't really had that pull like that. He had pull, but he ain't had that pull like that until
she
when
had
they
more pull
realized
than him.
when Beyonce parents realized that Jay Z was gonna be that nigga that she married. That's when he started getting that pull because at that
Mhm.
time Beyonce still had more money than Jay Z. At that time, she still
Yep,
had more money than Jay Z.
she sure did.
It
Uh,
was after that he got more money.
Jay Z made
After.
it so Sean Paul never did another show with her again, and since Sean Paul has not even he's fell off as an artist
Yep.
since
Yeah,
then.
but Sean
He had
Paul
pulled
wasn't
with
really
Beyonce.
that big though. He wasn't he
Yes,
was big,
he was.
but he
Yes,
wasn't
Yes,
he
he was.
was.
Yes,
he
he
Hold
was
on, hold
was.
on, hold on. He
he
only
was
had a few
big.
songs.
That's what I'm
Now
about to
he
say.
didn't
He was
have that
big.
many.
He was more of a
In
one hit
Jamaica,
wonder.
y'all,
He
he
was
was
big,
big.
but
He was big
yeah,
in
he was
Jamaica,
No.
not
Yeah,
here.
yeah
and I
yeah
would say maybe even in the East Coast. people who
He
rock
was big.
more
Jamaican
more
music. He was
more
big.
so more so New York, more so New
Yeah,
York.
he was
Yeah,
big.
that's what I meant by Ace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more so New York. He was big, but he wasn't nationwide
Beyonce,
big.
baby.
He wasn't
Beyonce
nationwide
level
big.
or
You right.
Usher
He
level.
wasn't no bougie bantam, but I liked him. Shit, he done
No,
fell
no,
off.
no.
I like them. I
I,
like
I
them
was
too.
I was
Nah,
I
But
was
yo,
in New York at the time
yo,
Sean
one
Paul
of his
came out.
he got
Just
me.
give me a light.
Didn't that shake that? Didn't that shake that thing? No, didn't that shit go like almost diamond?
There, I
Shake
was I was
that
I was
thing.
He's pretty big.
Yes,
He,
I
sir.
nah,
was in New York when he came out. I was in New York when he came out.
he
I
was
like
nah,
Sean
Oh,
Paul.
he was pretty big, yo. He was pretty big.
No, what I'm saying is he was big in New York and other places that was playing his song. He wasn't nationwide
oh,
big.
DP.
He wasn't Usher big. He wasn't that type of big. That
No,
nigga he
he
was
was
he,
not.
he
Yeah,
was he was he was more so like uh who can I put on his level at that he came out? He was like uh dang, I can't even think of nobody that was on his level. He was like, I don't know. I mean,
nah, man,
anybody you think of that got a one hit wonder that was more so
Chingy.
what he
nah.
was.
He had too many. He
Actually,
had too many
I
hits to be a
Maybe.
I
one
didn't
hit
say
guy.
She
Okay,
said
no.
chingy.
No. Let's be honest. He ain't had any hits. He had a total of maybe 5 hits. They remixed his songs and made it look like he
I
had
think
more
that
hits,
people.
but he had like
Yo,
5 hits and they remixed it.
G
He had
Free.
like 5 hits.
Yo,
Look at
give me.
all that Sean Paul songs
I
and
don't
name
have to.
how many was
D
I
free.
don't
name
have
how
to.
many songs.
Anybody who collaborates with a Beyonce, your career should have skyrocketed from there. And I beg to differ. I think he was on a uptick. He should have skyrocketed after because that was a good ass song. Even till today, that song is still
I
he
mean,
got cut off
you,
and then
Thank
he
you.
you.
got
Yeah, that.
Jay-Z when
Yeah,
I'm
DP.
still in
That's
love. That's
it.
what I was
Those,
thinking
those,
about, G
those
Free.
are the only songs. That's it.
No, that's what I'm saying. He had
That's
like
it.
5. He had like 5 hits,
That's
but
it.
he wasn't no nationwide celebrity that was playing everywhere you go. You heard Sean Paul playing. No, it wasn't playing like that. It was a few spots that played him because they listened to Jamaican music. If you was listening to Jamaican music, you heard Sean Paul. But if you wasn't listening to Jamaican music, they wasn't playing that. They wasn't. I can tell you
I
right now.
mean,
You could go. You could go to the Midwest. You ain't heard no Sean Paul, but I bet you heard Usher over there. I bet you heard Beyonce over there. You
if
ain't hear
there's
no Sean
Jamaicans
Paul.
over there, they heard Sean Paul.
No, I can tell you right now. There's Jamaicans everywhere that probably haven't heard Sean Paul.
It
I
probably
can tell you
is
that.
because that, but they probably because
I
they
put it
don't
like this.
agree with him being a light skinned Jamaican.
Sean
Probably,
Paul was Sean Paul
They don't
wasn't
do
big
that.
as Sean Paul wasn't big as Buju.
no,
absolutely
he's
not.
No.
not as big as
Cause
Buju, but
Super
he
Cat,
should have grown.
Damian Marley,
He should have grown
Junior
after
Gong,
that
they everybody
collaboration.
big.
He wasn't big. He wasn't big as Buju. So if he ain't as
No,
big
he
as
was not.
Buju,
Absolutely,
Sean Paul wasn't that big.
You can't
If he
deny
wasn't,
that D
he
Free.
he
He should
he
have
had
grown after
hits.
that collaboration, and
He should have, but it did not happen.
he got too close to Beyonce, and Jay Z was like, bump that."
that was just Beyonce. I mean, he did songs with other people besides
Hey,
Beyonce.
he was the music game Demetrius Andre. Back by your ass.
Here he go.
Whoa, that nigga,
For
that
real.
nigga was more like Super Cat. That's what Sean Paul
Super
was.
Cat
It
was
was
Hey,
like
way
Now, Super
bigger.
Cat
hey,
was the
now
dude, yo.
Super Cat was way
Super Cat
bigger.
was the dude. G Free, what you talking
yeah.
about?
And
Super Cat was hitting.
how many songs went platinum?
I mean, that was a different time.
No, it wasn't because there was a lot of songs going platinum when Super Cat came out. He just wasn't
Nah,
one of them.
hell no. Platinum wasn't nah. Yo, hold up.
Look,
Platinum was
whatever
not
song. Wait a minute. Whatever songs they played in Belly, those was hits.
Platinum
Exactly.
was not the joint in the 80s, bro.
They
What
whatever
nigga?
Jamaican songs they played in Belly, those were
My
hits.
bad. It wasn't platinum in the '80s because niggas was going diamond in the '80s. That's when Michael Jackson and all them niggas was going diamond. They wasn't going platinum.
That's
They skipped. They
R&B.
they, they skipped
That's
right over
different,
platinum.
bro. That's different. That's
They
different,
skipped
bro.
right over platinum. They went straight to diamond.
For real, they
That's
played the
different.
hell out of them songs. But you know it, and that's the thing. If you guys have not seen that concert with Usher, I think, like I said, either Rio or Brazil, somewhere like that, you'll know it. Just Google Usher and Beyonce dancing at his concert. It ain't but one fucking concert where she came up, and I was like, oh, this gonna be good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hands down, one of the best performances together. And if you look now, when he performs that song, he has Tiana Taylor, and she is fine as hell. She's gorgeous too, but she is not Beyonce, and Iman is not Jay Z.
True.
Yeah. That's what I said. What once Jay Z seen that, he was like, "You would never go to another Usher show by yourself again."
Hey, yeah, hey, y'all remember Ghost tried Beyonce too?
Who?
Yeah, yeah.
Ghost,
Oh,
didn't he kiss her or some shit?
mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was. He did something like that, and nigga, that
Nelly
nigga
tried to
Jay
get her.
Z.
Nelly tried to get Beyonce too. He brought her some
No,
fried chicken.
they said Jay Z would not let Beyonce, like when Beyonce would come to his studio like when they were doing collabos and she would come to the studio with him. They say Jay Z would not let Beyonce out of his sight. Couldn't nobody besides the security guard get close to Beyonce. There was
I know
nobody,
that's right.
nobody part of his crew. And you know Jay Z was cool with those dudes from back in the days, and
And
he
he
grew
couldn't
up
even
with a lot
trust
of those
them niggas.
dudes. And he was not letting none of them get close to Beyonce.
That part, DP Rocker. That
The life
part.
of
That
an ugly nigga.
Because
Yeah,
Jay
he
Z was
very
out there doing his own filth, and usually when people do stuff like that,
that
yeah,
is
no.
they
it.
I'm a,
feel some kind of
it, it,
way. He
it,
had
it,
the
no, it,
outside
ain't-
children.
That is it.
it ain't had nothing to do with that. I'm gonna tell you what it had to do with. It was because Beyonce
He
was
think you don't
Beyonce.
think he know he ugly?
I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was Beyonce, and Jay Z was a goddamn snapping turtle. He was like, I lucked up. I'm not letting nobody else get this
Right.
joint.
He
That
know he
man is
ugly.
a
I mean,
snapping turtle.
I don't think she was all that, and I don't think Jay Z's all that, and everybody feels differently about that. But no,
Well,
Jay Z was out there
he's
sleeping around, and usually when people do that, they gonna feel some kind of way when they partners around somebody giving them attention, or they're just insecure because they feel like I done been out here in the streets. Surely they gonna go out there and be in the streets too. Nah, nigga, just you, just you.
Yep.
well.
He looked
Not
like a
this is
snapping
not an
turtle.
attempt. It's not an attempt to alter your perspective. However, she's more all that than he is.
Oh, definitely
If
that.
we gonna say it like that, listen, Shawa, I'm not one for niceties. All right, she look good and he does not. So
I don't agree with that.
he, he
No,
is acting. He is acting how a nigga act when he got to come up. That's how you. If you walking down the street and you find $100 bill, everybody's a suspect, my nigga. Until you get to where you going with that $100 bill, you don't know who gonna try to come claim that motherfucker. You tuck it, fuck it, and roll out. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? And
I
oh,
agree.
that's what
Yeah.
he that's what he's trying
Hey,
to do. He
I'm gonna
got
tell
he
you,
yeah.
know he got him a little bad one,
yeah,
and he like
I've been
shit.
around a lot of, I've been around a lot of dudes that we looked at that we came up with, and we were like, man, you ugly as a fuck. We joan on these dudes every day, and they end up with a bad shorty. You knew that he wasn't supposed to be with it because every time she goes somewhere, that man looking at out the side of the car like, okay, she going. All right, let me get out the car. I ain't even gonna let her walk in there by herself. Nope. And here comes stand right behind her. I'm like, no, what's going on? Hey, nothing, man.
Girl,
I'm just trying
Running up
to
on
keep
you
an eye
like,
on
what you
my
looking
shorty.
at? What you looking
I'm just
at?
trying to keep an eye on my shorty, make sure nobody try to rob her or nothing. Nah, nigga, you making sure ain't nobody try to get that phone number because you know that go well. You wasn't supposed to be with her. But yeah, I done seen many dudes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
on top of ranks
you right
looking
about
niggas.
that,
Yeah,
BC.
me too.
You right about that.
Huh?
Bruh.
Yeah,
Shabba
Shabba.
Ranks was
Woo, that nigga
hurt,
Shabba. You
hurt.
knew it was.
And he
See,
was
some dudes, you know, it's the money. You
But
know, it's
that
the
dude
money.
was hidden musically, dude. It is what it
I,
is. Woo.
I don't care what
That
nobody
nigga was
say.
big though too.
He
Yeah,
was
he was big, but you know it was the daggone money. You know it was the money.
man. Yeah,
Nah, I mean,
absolutely.
yo,
Cause
Shaba like 6'6", bro.
the
Yeah.
fuck they
I
got to
don't
do with
I
anything?
don't care if he's 6'6" or not.
Yo, man, it's
That man can be 6'7". I don't care. If the dude ugly. Shoot, Manute Bow was seven
Hey,
seven six.
who's
And
worse?
was ugly as shit.
Who's worse, Shaba
yeah,
or Seal?
that nigga look like turd water.
Who's worse, Shaba or Seal?
Oh
Shaba,
shit.
Shaba,
Shaba.
Yeah.
You
Shaba.
said Shaba
But
Yeah,
I enjoyed
or
Shaba
who?
music
E-
more, so hey.
e- even
I seen
even though
pictures of him recently.
Seal look like a
Shaba may
like a
got
like a
one up on Seal.
um,
Still.
seal really look like a mature seal for real.
Hey, I'm
They
gonna
know
tell
how
you.
they dark and shiny and shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
It
I'm gonna
got
tell you.
wisdom.
Mm,
I'm gonna tell you a female that scared
yep.
me,
That
and
what
I
you
said I would.
decide?
I would never want to see her ever in a dark place by myself.
Grace
Is
Jones.
Grace Jones.
exactly that girl scared the hell out of me. The first time I seen her when she was on
Who?
daggone Boomerang, when she
Grace
was
Grace
on
Jones.
Jones.
Boomerang, and dog, when I saw her on
Oh,
Boomerang, I
The
swear to
first
God,
time
I
I
was
seen her,
scared as hell.
she was on Conan.
I seen
Yep,
her
Yeah,
on
she
When
was.
Conan,
I
but
seen her, she was on
I,
Conan.
I seen her on Conan, but I never really paid attention. I just thought that was makeup. I didn't know that's really how she looked. I was little when Conan came out. I thought that was just makeup. When I seen her on Boomerang, I was like 19, 18, like between 18 and 19 years old. I saw her on Boomerang. I was like, oh, this is how
Man,
she
that
look for
shit is
real.
crazy.
I'm like,
That's
she,
crazy heifer right
What's
there,
wild
bro.
is Grace Jones wasn't ugly. She was just black and aggressive.
I think she was a
man,
work of
Grace
art.
Jones
I
was
mean,
ugly.
when I was a kid,
She
she
wasn't
scared
ugly.
me, but I think she was like a work of art. She was so
Yeah.
dark, so
Shit
yeah.
She
is a
was
work of art
symmetrically
too.
correct. She was asymmetric, bro. She was.
What's a work of art? Did you say poo? Did you
I
say
said
something like that?
shit is a work of art
I
too.
knew you.
The-
You ain't no good. I don't think so. No,
Oh man.
what?
I ain't even checking on you.
Is it?
Listen,
He's like shit. Shit is a work of art too.
No,
the
it
way
is
that shit
not.
break down in your body and come out, that's a work of art.
That is not no work of art right there. That is
So
refuse.
when you eat it, it's a different form, and then when it
Yo,
break itself
Why?
down, and then it
yo.
come out,
Why
it's
are
a
y'all
whole
like
nother
this?
Exactly.
form and a different smell. That's a work of
Fuck,
I
These
don't
you
are
are on
understand.
punishment, bro.
It's
This
like
dude
it's like
here,
nigga,
bro.
food that you ate turned into that. That is
art.
science. Look at
Dog,
ass.
see, I don't
that
think she was really ugly. That's
no.
she's an acquired taste
No.
for
I mean,
somebody
everybody
who ain't
have their
pretty.
Mm,
opinion. Everybody have their opinion.
mm,
And
Hey,
If
see,
I don't think
mm,
Beyonce is the
I'm
most
gonna tell you.
beautiful, neither is Grace, but
And
sheesh.
see, I was one of those kids that I never could really date a dark skinned girl like that. I never thought dark skinned girls was real ugly. It's just I wasn't attracted to a dark skinned girl. But then to see Grace Jones, that's even made me even like, hell no. No. When she got on that daggone that little bull and it had the flames behind her, I said, no, I know that's Satan's little daughter right there. I knew that was Satan's daughter.
oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
no.
There's no way in the
Yo,
world you gonna tell.
Oh
No, that
man.
nigga said,
Uh,
I'm scared. I'm scared of Grace Jones.
she, y'all started it.
that,
Oh,
no.
man.
Her
that
black is
joint probably
beautiful. You ain't
snapped
gotta
back.
like them that dark. Somebody else like them that dark.
Oh
Now,
No,
Lord.
that
Hey,
hey,
listen.
I
Oh Lord.
Grace
I
Jones
bet
ain't my cup of tea either, but she not
I
ugly.
bet y'all.
She just,
I bet y'all
she just
Grace Jones is
strong. She
riding the
just
same.
strong in the face.
I
she
bet you
is
Grace
strong.
Jones is not riding. I bet you Grace Jones not riding a pony. I bet you she's
Wait a
not riding a
minute.
pony.
Wait a minute. Who said she's strong in the face?
BC,
I said she's strong in the face.
she
She
is.
real strong in that face.
hell
She's
yeah,
not.
strong in the
Dog,
face.
That's
dog,
why I
she's
said
strong
she's
Listen,
from
angular. That's why I
everywhere.
said she was a work of art. It would be an
she
She's
not
acquired
strong
taste.
ugly though.
everywhere.
She's not
Ugly is
ugly.
different.
And I don't like
Shaba's
to talk
ugly.
about people
Grace
being
Jones ain't ugly.
too
She
black
just
and
strong in
too
the
light
face, B.
skinned. Like,
Dog, did you know?
I
Did you
wouldn't
know
fuck with
Shaba?
her.
Did you know Shopping Ranks and Grace Jones was twin brothers and sisters?
They free ain't shit.
Thank you, quickly.
Y'all ain't
Dog.
shit.
He
Look,
right.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't gonna say she was ugly, but what I'm gonna say is,
Hmm.
man, won't be me. Won't be me.
Nah, I wouldn't bring
That's
her
all I can
home.
say.
That ain't my
Won't be
Hold
shit
me.
up.
either. But
I
I
don't
could
think.
I could look at
Man,
her photographs and say I understand how she became a model because I understand the art. But
Thank you.
she's not like, you know, I wouldn't date her. She's not attractive like
Right.
I'd be like, damn, this bitch is cute. Like, nah.
Right.
You know what
man,
I'm saying? It ain't no
bruh,
shit like that. I'd be all
man,
pouting,
I'm
puff,
sorry.
girl eyes about her, like nothing like that. But I could
Dog,
look at her and see.
I'm a
You
little
see the
confused
art,
though.
yeah.
I'm a little confused though. I'm a little confused because you said she not ugly, but you said you wouldn't date her.
Right.
Me personally, I'm the type of dude. If I don't think a girl is ugly, I would date her if she was single and I was single. But if
Nah,
I'm
there's
not,
more to it than that.
if I think she,
Nah.
if I think
There's
she,
more to it than that.
I'm gonna tell you, if I think she ugly, I wouldn't date her.
I
I
know
don't care
some
what it
badass
is about
dummies.
it
I don't want.
that's I don't care what it is about it. That's I think it's ugly. It's ugly. Whether she's overweight, that's ugly to me. Whether she's too dark, that's ugly to me. Whether she's too light, that's ugly to me. I mean, what? Too skinny, that's
Oh.
ugly to me. It's ugly. I mean, you can say whatever it is ugly. But if I say okay,
Hey,
she's not ugly, she's attractive, I date her. But if I say
I
okay,
gave
no,
you my I
I'm
gave
not,
you
she's
my
not ugly.
disclaimer already, free. I wouldn't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Now, on a photograph, I can see how I can see how she is photogenic and how she comes out in pictures, and it looks
Exactly.
very nice. It looks very nice.
You have an eye
I
for art.
wouldn't date
That's all
her
that
though.
is.
That ain't
I
my
put it like
taste.
this. Okay. I put it like this. I got what you said. I got what you said. What I
I
would say
can't
is
get
what
past
I
the box cut.
Oh my
okay.
God, yes.
What I would say is Grace Jones has a face that only a
Look
mother
at
could
these.
love.
And
She
so
has
does
a face
Look
Shopping
that
at
only
Ranks.
these features.
she has a
Look how
face that
strong this face is.
no. She
So
has
you,
a face that only
man,
her mother can love. I can't love it.
Man.
Only her mother can love that.
She had on that little gladiator helmet hair.
Oh my God, stop it.
She had like Achilles helmet hair.
Y'all ain't shit, boy. Y'all ain't
Again,
Dog,
quickly
shit.
say it again.
dog.
Y'all ain't shit.
She had she. I think she might have been the only female I know that had a sharper high fade
Oh
than
my God.
motherfucking Blade. You know, Blade joint was sharp as a mug.
Wait
I
a
think
minute.
Grace
Wait,
Jones
don't
joint
don't
might have been
don't 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 do Blade
sharp
like
as
that.
his.
Hey, she was low key. She was low key aiming for being like the female Mr. T.
Don't wait a minute.
You know
Don't
what?
do
Y'all
him like
y'all
that
doing
either.
too much now.
No,
Cannot
seriously.
let
Think,
the two of y'all throw
think
those
about the
men
time
under the
frame.
bus like that.
This nigga DP said Grace Jones beat Savannah Marshall.
yo, but this outfit right here, though, yo,
Here he go. I bet he found it. Oh Lord.
Yeah, y'all stupid, man. Oh shit.
Oh my,
Oh
y'all ain't
man.
got a lick of sense
Hold up,
God gave anybody.
hold up. Quick, you trying to tell me that Grace Jones, her fade wasn't sharper than Blades?
No, don't do Blade like that.
No, Blade had a fade line.
Dog, Grace
Her
had
Blade
a
shit
was
was.
joint.
She
Hey,
had the
her
that
joint was
original
shit
Kid
was
and Play.
crispy.
She
dog.
had the original Kid and Play.
Yeah, that's
Grace
what I was
Jones
thinking. Kid and
was the
play.
same. She had the
Mhm.
same barber. Grace Jones had the same barber that daggone Steve Harvey had. She had the
Grace
same exact barber.
Oh my God, stop
Grace
it.
Jones.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Grace
I used
Jones
to be scared of it too,
had
DP.
the
Don't
Hey
say
Arnold hair.
I will not allow y'all to talk to say Blade haircut and Mr. T's cut was not crispier
She was
than
no.
Grace
Think
Jones.
about the time frame,
No,
Man,
Quee.
I'm saying hers was crispier than theirs.
That's what I'm saying. No,
no,
Wasn't
no.
nobody shit crispier than Mr. T, bro.
Mr. T.
Goddamn.
Mr.
Oh
T shit,
man.
he ain't had no
Lord
double.
Jesus.
His shit was
Where's
raw,
my
and then he had
where's my
a
lighter? I gotta light my blunt back up. Lord
Mr.
Jesus.
T
No,
shit was
I,
gold.
what I would say is Mr. T joint.
yes.
He used he used a
DP.
straight razor on
Yes.
the skin. Yeah,
Yo,
Leslie Jones is her
first of
cousin.
all,
Yes,
that nigga's name
Clean.
is Mr.
Clean.
T. I don't even know what the fuck does the T stand for. His name is Mr. T, bro.
Mr. Tough Guy.
Tough. Yeah, I was thinking of tough. And Mr. Clean was
Wow.
Mr. Clean. Mr. T was clean though. His mohawk
He
was
Oh,
had the
always
Leslie
feather.
on
Jones,
point. And
yo,
He
so
had
was
the
D,
Kid
feather on
from
it
Kid
in
D,
and
his
Play.
hair.
yeah,
Kid from Kid and Play did they had better
yeah.
hair than her too. Their hair was on point.
Y'all gonna quit talking about Blade's haircut.
Yo,
I'm just
Blade
telling
had a
y'all
fade line.
I'm just telling y'all that's a proven fact. The barber for Steve Harvey was Grace Jones' barber. I'm trying to tell you. He said it on his show one day. He said he was looking for a barber and Grace Jones had came through and said, I got somebody for you. And he's like, you hired. He paid that man $1,500
I
every
got
week.
another one.
These
Hey, y'all
reeds
remember
ain't
Bobby Brown
shit.
slope?
Yes,
Oh
the
man.
Gumby.
The
See,
Gumby.
Hey,
That was
hey.
crispy as
see,
fuck too, though.
DP bagged it up.
Leslie Jones said, "Hey y'all,
I'm not gonna play with him. I'm
He
not about
said
to
his
play with
name
him.
is Lawrence T. Terrell. What? From Chicago.
T-Row.
I guess
Mr.
that's what
T.
the T stands. Whatever
Y'all
that
He
know
lady
said,
I'm
is.
y'all
like,
some fools.
it's there for Mr. Trifling."
That nigga pity the
DP
fool
Rock.
whoever make fun of his name.
This fool right here, DP, is
DP
crazy as fuck.
You remember that?
No,
You remember the drug commercial with Mr. T?
the who?
You remember the don't? You remember the don't do drugs commercials with Mr. T?
Oh
I
my
know I
god.
do. Cause I used to love Mr. T, y'all. I used to love
I had his action figure from the 18.
I just
He
remember him
said,
saying, "I pity the fool."
Pity the Fool.
he said,
Me.
he said, don't do it. Drugs for fools.
And I pity the fool that mess with me. I used to love Mr. T, y'all.
Oh my god.
I just remember him saying, "I pity the fool." That's all I remember. And I remember daggone Animal used to always mess with him because he was scared of heights. That's all I remember from Mr.
And
T.
you don't remember?
But
You don't remember? He ain't no champ. He a chump.
The
Come
Chuck.
get with a real man. Mr. T was that shit. Hell yeah, DP.
Everybody love Mr.
all
T,
I
man.
know is, all I know is Grace Jones
And a
might
cereal.
have been, she might have been to me. I ain't saying nobody else. To me, she might have been one of my top 5 ugliest women of all time.
Why?
He said of
Why?
all
Why?
time.
Why is that even a thing?
Oh,
I mean,
Because
hey,
the ugly women got to get some love too. The pretty women always get to shine. The top prettiest 50 women in the world. So I had to do my own
hey,
ugliest women in the world. I
she
was
got
going to
her
come up
own
with like
list, bro.
5.
She got her own list. Ain't nobody. She's a different type of ugly. There's different types of ugly.
Oh my god.
Who we talking about?
Grace Jones.
Oh my
Great,
Yeah,
Grace Jones,
yeah.
my top 5
I just don't even
ugliest
call
women of
people
all
that.
time.
god. Y'all
It's
so
different
fucked
types of
up.
ugly.
Yes. Her and the hair
I
Like
don't know
style.
what's
Penelope Cruz.
ugly. Cause it's
Penelope
somebody
And
out
Cruz
there
looks
that
like a
loves
baby
her
bird.
like
and
no, you know.
I mean, it was between her and the other girl from Lottery Ticket who was number 3. They was neck and neck for number 3 and number 2.
Who?
The black girl from Lottery Ticket. What's the? I can't even think of the girl now. I
Juicy
just know she
Smoothie
a comedian.
sister.
The big tall dark skin girl that can't close her mouth, and she black like Grace Jones. That
Shit,
might be
am I
her little
related
cousin.
to her?
Le-
Look, DP Rocker put a
Leslie
name in the
Jones.
chat.
Leslie Jones. Yeah.
Oh man,
Y'all are terrible.
y'all are mean.
Y'all just went from bad to worse.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm the same.
yeah,
I mean,
How
I'm
she
how
because
looked
they
like a.
ugly.
Hey,
how
look,
we
y'all
go
said
from
Grace Jones
Shabba
look good.
Ranks?
Yeah, the
How we
girl
go
from
from Shabba
Marlon
Ranks
Wayne.
Hey,
Yep,
to
we
this?
had
yep.
to
That one on more
we
money.
had to
Yep,
give
that's
the
the one.
female counterparts.
That's
We
the
had to
one.
give
What
That's
you
the
the
talking
one.
female
about?
DP.
counterparts.
Hey, but I don't think
Uh,
they ugly because
One
they
DP.
dark though. I just think it's the face, it's the
No,
features,
they
and I
ugly
don't
because
think
they
they ugly.
ugly.
They just ain't attractive.
They
I don't
be,
like
be
them.
they would be they would look
no,
more
I'm
awful as
sorry.
light skinned people, Shower.
Uh,
Huh?
I'm
They would
sorry.
look more crazy as light skinned people. What you
Hold
mean? They
on, hold
ugly.
on, hold on. Go ahead, Gabe.
No.
I
I
said I'm
said,
sorry. It's just some people are just um
Nope, I'm not doing that.
pretty, pretty and handsome challenge. You know what I'm
right.
saying? They
Nope,
ju-
that
they if it was a bus stop, they missed that bitch by hundreds of miles. You know what I'm
oh my
saying?
god.
They didn't hear the bus come. That's how far away they from.
Look,
But
Why?
you got Leslie Jones.
Mm.
She looked like Dr. Robotnik, just a black one
Oh my god.
with her hair shocked up everywhere. And then you got
Come on,
Grace
man.
Jones. Grace Jones looked like Udonis Haslem with a fade.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't
Nah,
do that.
she look like the dude from the Lakers. What's that nigga, the purple dude?
Wayne Gabriel.
Schroeder,
Yeah.
Schroeder, Schroeder. He talk about Schroeder.
Y'all,
Yeah.
you know
Nah,
what?
nah, that's all. I'm talking about the
No, he
purple
talking
dude.
about William Gabriel.
Yeah, Gable. That's it. Gable. That nigga.
Oh
That
my
nigga
god.
is literally purple. I
I'm
swear to
not
Yo,
gonna
God,
play with
I've
y'all.
never in
listen.
my life seen
There,
nobody purple before.
there
That
are
dark.
people. There are people that give your eyes a little bit of trouble. You know what I'm
Hold up,
saying?
hold up. Time out, time out, time out, time out, time out. Queen. When
I
you
don't know
saw him for the
anything.
first time, did you say, "Damn, that nigga deep"? Or you
Damn.
like that nigga purple?
Remember
Um,
the Laker player he
I,
sent you?
um, I plead the fifth. Oh God, I hit DP Rock. I didn't mean to do that. My fat
He
fingers
said,
pushed the wrong
Yeah.
button.
Let me tell
My
y'all,
bad,
this nigga,
because they
this
DP
nigga
Rocker.
so
because they
dark.
Bobo Mama.
Don't he got a ring light?
Yeah. He's so dark. If he walk into a room, his ass is so dark that he light. Literally.
No, no,
Matter of
y'all
fact,
know,
hold on. Let me pull him up. I got you. Don't say less. I got
no,
you.
no. I'ma
I'm gonna
tell
let
you
y'all
this,
see.
this nigga is literally so dark that when you see him, you be like, "Damn, that nigga black as shit." Every time you see him, though, it's not like the first time you see him. It's every time you see him, you be like, "Damn, that nigga black as shit."
I
Who
might
is
Every
not
it?
think
single
like
time.
that.
Who
Hold
is
on,
it?
hold on, hold on. DP, my bad. I did not. I grabbed my phone and my fat ass fingers actually hit it, and I hit DP Rock, and I was not trying to.
Damn.
Who is
My
y'all
bad.
talking about that dark?
Oh, there you go. I thought he was a moderator. There you go.
Who is y'all talking about that's that dark? A man?
Right here.
Who?
Bobo.
Who?
Who?
Bobo, Grace Jones' son.
Oh, y'all wrong as
Oh
fuck.
God, I never seen him before.
You're not missing
Oh, you
much.
Oh,
no,
y'all need
I'm
to
talking.
stop it.
The dude played for the Lakers. His name is Gabriel. He comes off the bench. He only comes in when LeBron sits down or
He
when
only comes
Anthony
in at
Davis sit down.
nighttime.
Y'all need to stop it.
Nah,
See,
he can't
look,
play at
I
night.
like
Y'all
Look,
ain't
look,
I like
he's
that
so
shit.
dark
dark.
in that dark.
He's
Y'all got
so dark.
No,
It looked like it hurt.
y'all got
no.
y'all
Y'all
got
I'm gonna
dark.
tell
ain't
you. I'm
shit.
gonna tell you. If he play at night, they will forfeit every game because they would say it's a ghost out there. The
It's
team ain't
just a
coming out.
moving jersey.
All you see is a
Look how dark
jersey and a
he is.
ball. All you see is a jersey and a ball. Matter of fact, he is so dark that the screen that you see right now on the on the screen on your phone or your laptop, these little
I
black
am
screens,
not.
he's blacker than that.
Y'all so
You know
that
what? I love that skin tone. I don't know what to tell y'all. I like that. I
I don't know
love that
why.
stuff.
I don't even know how we got here. I wish I knew how
Grace
we got
Jones
I
here.
asked
mean,
with it. It was
I,
Grace
I,
Jones.
I'm dark, but this nigga literally so dark. When they ask him what's his race, this nigga say 10W30.
I'm not
Man,
finna play with you.
stop it. Stop
I'm not about to play with you. Look,
Dog,
we are almost at 3 hours. We are
dog,
almost at 3 hours, y'all.
that nigga so dark. They said they asked that nigga what color are you? That nigga said under the bed. That
Y'all are fucking terrible.
I'm done.
Yep, that's it. Yep, yep. We not about to.
Say,
Oh
what? Be
man.
like,
dog, that
be,
nigga
be like,
that
hey, they be like, hair and headband. Yeah, no, you, the dark tall one. Come here. What
dog,
color are you? Eyes closed.
What the
that nigga
hell?
so dark. That nigga put an APB out on his shadow because he could.
What the hell?
Oh,
No, no, he don't have a shadow. That they beefing because
That's
they
what I'm
so dark.
saying.
They trying to figure out who the shadow. You or
That's
me?
what. That's what I said. He put the APB out on him.
DP, they better not come play with me. We're not
Y'all
doing
are
that.
horrible. Y'all are
Okay.
horrible.
Dog,
All
when
right,
God
y'all.
said, let there be light,
we
that
get,
nigga
I'm
left
getting
the
off,
motherfucking
Queen.
day. He
All
left
right,
for the day.
y'all. Look, this what we finna do. We are almost.
Shit.
Look, like, hey, hold on. Look, look at Gabe hacking up a lung. Hold on. We are look, y'all. We are at 3 hours. We finna be at 3 hours. We finna go on and end this. I can't play with y'all all night and laugh at Gabe hacking up a lung because that's what he doing. And so what we gonna do is we finna go ahead and give everybody the last words. And we gonna start with Shawa. We gonna hit D Free. We gonna hit BC. We gonna hit Gabe. So go ahead, Shawa. Thank
Okay.
you for coming up and go ahead and give us your last words.
Thanks for having me, Queen. And last word, but I don't know that this would apply to any of the men. Uh, don't be waiting around to put a ring on it because somebody else definitely gonna swoop that thing up. And
Man,
y'all quit talking about these dark skinned people. Them is guys' babies. Most High he gonna give y'all good night. Good
y'all
night.
ain't
That was
Grace,
shit.
it.
All right, see you
Grace
later.
Jones,
Appreciate you. Look at
blueberry
Crush.
baby.
Look at Crush. Even y'all even got Crush calling y'all crazy. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are y'all are terrible.
Oh man.
I don't. You know what?
No, it was all this is BC fault. I ain't do none of this. I was the only one being good tonight.
Oh man.
No, absolutely not.
It's all BC and DP Rocker fault. I was chilling.
Look, and on that note, hold on.
Shit.
On
Well, I
that note,
apologize. I
look,
apologize for bringing
no,
up
you're
Grace
good.
Jones and
Y'all so damn
blueberries and
special.
whatnot.
And on that note, if you guys would
Uh,
pay attention to that, that right there is another word of the day. Word of the day. Yep. Look at BC.
oh
You
man.
already know what it
A
means.
pen deck to me. Wow. Wow.
That's from earlier. Oh, y'all funny.
That was
Mm-mm.
not me.
Fuck,
Y'all can
man.
thank. Look, y'all can thank God Body for the humor. God Body came up with that, and it was perfect. And if y'all
And
want
he
to
was
know what
here
it is,
earlier.
if y'all want to know what it is, y'all should go back and check out T's live where he was
Oh
talking
shit.
about Virgil Ortiz, and you will see how this came into play. No. I'm sorry. That's not who he was talking about. Wait a minute. Who was he talking about? Oh shit. He was talking about the Stanley on his fight.
No,
Yeah,
we
that's who it
was talking
was.
about standing over
That was
standing over.
that's who it was. That's what it was. Hello. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah,
Is that man?
They say, "What's up, man, man?"
Oh, there go my partner right here. He's something else. Man.
Mm.
Oh,
Yep.
you got more space. You got more space to run around. Oh, they in trouble.
Oh yeah.
They in trouble.
All
That
right,
this
stay free.
this. Hey, I appreciate you having me up here, man. This little nigga right
Crazy.
here, crazy as hell. That nigga went over his other grandfather house. He walked in the door. He walked in the door. He told them niggas, "Hey, what's going on?
Mm.
Chicken dicks." He called them niggas chicken dicks. They said, "What?" He literally walked in the door. He was like, "Hey, what's up, chicken dicks?" And walked.
Oh my god.
I laughed. So my wife
Damn.
told me, she was like, "You got him going around calling people chicken dicks." I said, "I ain't never
Y'all are
say that
special
before."
as
She said,
fuck.
I showed you that picture, and it was a picture that she saw on Instagram that had a whole bunch of like chicken wings, and one of them was
Oh
in the
my
shape of a
god.
dick." And I said, "Chicken dick." And he heard me say it, so now he walks around and tell her and call everybody chicken dicks.
Oh
Nigga
lord.
walked in that joint.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
But
God
little kids
damn.
are the shit,
uh,
man. Little kids are the shit.
Y'all are terrible.
I
Oh
appreciate you having
man.
me up here, man. And
I'm never gonna finish
shout out to
smoking.
everybody out. Shout out to the whole TWT family.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Black Ass Grace Jones for
This
giving us a
dude.
laugh up here. And
This dude.
I swear to God, I ain't cutting no lights off. That's why my light on now. I ain't cutting no lights off until I fall all the way to sleep, and then I cut them off because her ass scary as hell.
Ain't gonna be no chicken dick shit around here.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Nope.
Y'all are so
Nah.
No,
stupid.
no chicken dickery around here.
Nope.
Oh lord.
That's why I got my lights on. That's why I
They
ain't down here
scared to
now.
turn off the light because Grace
Dog.
Jones gonna pop up on them.
Dog. Y'all think I'm joking. I got my
Grace Jones
joint
out
on
there,
deck.
nigga, watch
I got
your
my joint
back.
on I got
Hey.
my joint on deck. I ain't
Yep.
playing.
Yep.
All right. All right. D free. Go ahead. Give us your last words, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me up here. I'm a holler at y'all. And I ain't gonna make y'all laugh too much longer. But I'll holler at y'all.
All right.
uh,
All
This
right. All
nigga
right.
nuts.
BC, go ahead and give us your last words, BC.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Y'all so damn
Thank you.
special.
I had a great time, man. Y'all are funny. Y'all make me goddamn laugh. My stomach hurts now. Thank you.
Hey, well, you know what we're here for. Each one teach one. Yeah, go and give us your last words, man, so we can go and move this thing on along and I can get on up off here.
Another good show. This was fun. This was fun, mateys. This is a lot of fun. Y'all crazy as hell. I tried to not do too much, but once y'all got me going, I was going. It was over with. And sorry.
Special as
You either pretty
hell.
or you're not. You either dark, outer space black, or paper white.
This
One of
dude
the
right
two.
here, man.
You know what I'm saying? You either is or you ain't. You got her, you don't got her. It's all or nothing, damn it. So ain't no in between. You either handsome or you not handsome. You either pretty or not.
Oh, Lord. What the hell?
Ah, shit. But
You either got it or you don't.
oh man, but y'all know what the problem is. Man, love y'all. Y'all is man, y'all my people. Y'all is hell. I know Shaw over there probably laughing. Her husband probably like, man, what the hell is going on?
Y'all are
What you
funny.
laughing at?
Oh, my God.
You're doing all this damn giggling tonight.
Man, y'all so damn funny. This was
Oh,
another epic show.
oh yeah. Well, I'm going do you thing.
Okay.
I could light my blunt back up because they kept getting going out laughing at these fools.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, baby.
All right.
Toodaloo, my people. Chill out, mateys.
Oh my God, this fool. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all pulling up. This is another Fire Live we had. We actually hit the 3 hour mark, which I haven't done that in a very long time. I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said in the beginning, y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with us, and I greatly appreciate y'all for that. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Let me give y'all what y'all need. Round of applause. Y'all know what that is. I appreciate y'all. I'ma holler at all of y'all tomorrow.